Ready for a slightly less than spine-chilling adventure into the unknown as we explore the paranormal secrets of Helltown, Ohio. From ghostly apparitions to many urban legends, this abandoned town is a supposed hotbed of paranormal activity. Join us as we attempt to uncover any truth behind the legends and confront the spirits of the past. Brace yourself for the ride of a lifetime as we journey into the heart of darkness, or at least a dimly lit Helltown, Ohio.
Hey everybody, where'd we go? Hey guys, hold on a second. Let me bring everyone on. Hey, we have Caitlin and Richie back again this week. So excited.
I like that. This week. That was really good.
Oh, Richie, I think you're muted.
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
He did that to us last time.
Did every time he gets me.
My go-to now.
I like it.
I like it.
Thanks for having me back.
Hey, thanks for coming back.
How could I not? It felt like a month ago. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooked?
Well, you know.
You hooked?
This is the place to be.
Time with us.
Right.
You know. Special. Get you right.
It is.
All right. So today, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it could be.
I know.
All right, it isn't. What the hell?
So today we're going to watch a portion of our Paranormal Spirits one for Helltown. We'll talk about it. And then we also have, I don't know, Richie, if you have yours, but I have a couple of our potential EVPs that we're going to listen to and kind of like talk about. So that should be fun. So we'll do that after the discussion. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that because it should be fun. And I'll tell you all about the place we went to. We're going to go back because it's interesting. There was some weird stuff. For like,
We're gonna go back because
Definitely, because
it was interesting. It was.
you should go because
right.
It's
See,
the
you
best
guys
reason
did
to
it.
go anywhere. It's the best.
I just found out the city that I live in is one of the most spiritual paranormal places in America.
That's crazy.
Huh.
Florida is like one of the most, states for that because it's old and all these places, St. Augustine and whatnot. But the city that I live in, Brooksville, is very haunted, which explains a lot of the strangeness that I have.
That's crazy. I know.
Yeah.
That explains the strangeness.
No, it does because everybody's dying because they come here to die, and the bodies, they're just floating around. Where did I go?
That's why I came here. That's why I came here.
That's how I feel. Yeah, right. Here we go.
Oh
We're off and running already. I love it.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let's watch this really quick and get this out of the way. This episode was difficult to get.
It was difficult. It was.
Why?
You'll see.
Okay.
So, have you watched the Helltown documentary, the Shock Doc one? I know it's on Discovery Plus. I don't know. It's probably other places.
I don't know. Probably not.
You would remember. We watched it, and we were like the whole time we were like, "Is this real?" And then I think we were recording that night, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got to tell you about this. I don't know if it's real. It's not. But there's all the stuff that happened."
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of it got cut out, even since you've seen it, Caitlin. I was like, I can't just put that on there because
it's silly, but
I'm an idiot. Yeah, and I just didn't look into it at all. Helltown itself is real.
yeah,
the town is real, but
that's real, but
the rest of it. All right, well, let's get on with watching this,
Cool beans.
and then we'll discuss. All right. Hey everybody, welcome to Paranormal Spirits, where we share a drink, we tell you a spooky story, and then we rip it apart because booze always shows the truth. And as always, we will be playing Emily's drinking game.
Emily's drinking game. Oh, yeah.
It's my other career.
Where every time we screw up a word or phrase, we take a drink. So grab a drink, grab a snack if you'd like, and play along with us. I have an interesting one today for you, Caitlin. And I think you're going to like it because This is a true story
I love a true story. I don't
with
like
some
any-
paranormal accoutrement, if you will.
fancy. It's a fancy true story.
Today, I'm going to tell you the story of Helltown, Ohio.
Is that where you live?
No. It officially is Boston, Ohio, which is a little confusing.
Oh,
It's not
wow.
Boston, Massachusetts. It's Boston, Ohio. First settled in 1806, Boston is the oldest village in Summit County. The first mill was built in the early 1820s, and it kind of became this, like, I don't know if I would call it bustling, maybe just a level below bustling, whatever that would be. A pseudo-bustling town.
Slightly busy. It was
Like bustling adjacent.
like-
Several years later, after the arrival of the Ohio and Erie Canal, more people came to Boston, and maybe at that point it became bustling. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. It was bustling at that point. Now, over the years, not much changed in the town. However, beginning in the late 1960s, there was this nationwide movement where people were concerned about the forest being destroyed, right? They were like, too much is being built. No, we need our trees.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. I speak for
Yeah.
the trees, I think it was known as the Lorax movement. So in 1974, in an effort to save the forest, President Gerald Ford signed some legislation that enabled the National Park Services to purchase land to be used to create parks. Now, shortly after that, on December 27th, 1974, hundreds of acres, including the land within the township of Boston, were officially designated as a national recreation area. So in other words, they were going to make it into a national park. Now, we've all heard of eminent domain, right? So that gives the government... Do you not know eminent domain?
Who's we all? Because I'm not in that group.
Brief summary of eminent domain, and sorry to any lawyers out there if I get this terribly wrong. It's basically something that was enacted somewhere in some sort of official paperwork that gives the government the ability to purchase your land kind of without your consent if they need it for something. They can come in and say, we're buying your house off you. Here's your money. See you later. So anyways,
and stuff.
that's what happened
Get that,
in the town of Boston, Ohio. Now, the residents were like, they could try to buy a little bit of time by haggling over the price the government was willing to pay for them, but they tried to haggle, buy them some time, but eventually they were going to have to move out. And if you don't leave, they will send in armed peoples to escort you out of your house. Now, I think you probably see where this is going. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about this as to why they were doing this. Like, why would they buy up an entire town for a national park?
Right.
Why?
To save the trees
Right.
when they're
But was it necessary to include that town? You couldn't just go on the edge of the town and stop there. You needed however, I mean, it's not a huge town. There were like several hundred residents, like hundreds of residents. That's it. It's not like it was thousands of people.
It was barely bustling.
At this point, I think it was like below bustling.
Low level
like
bustling.
a slight rumbling. So why did the government need this particular town? Like, so much so that they're kicking everybody off their property, giving them a little bit of money and saying, go. It's weird.
It's weird.
So now there's a whole documentary about this, and
Paid
it's
for in Texas.
a little strange. Like, it's called, I think it's just called Helltown. It's one of the shock docs, if you've seen any of those. And I think I watched it on Discovery Plus. It's weird. So Dave and I watched it, and the entire time we were just kind of like, is this for real? Like, the documentary, like the footage that they showed. So supposedly there were some teens that went in at night in 2016. So you can go to this town.
So the town's still there.
The town is still there. It's empty. You can go to the town because it's part of the national park. So there are, like, as long as you stay within the national park limits, I think some of it might be slightly outside of the limits, but as long as you stay within the limits of the national park, it's a national park, you can go to it. So it's really weird. So people go and they get, like, it's very eerie and spooky, and there's some paranormal claims about it and whatever, and like definitely conspiracy theory. So there's this documentary, and it's a little weird. So supposedly, I haven't seen it, and I have, because, not much research done. There's this group of teens that snuck in, and while they were there, one of them died. And they had video footage. They were streaming live to YouTube.
I've heard
Wait,
this.
no. Did they live stream the death?
I think so.
Stop it.
This is fake?
You see
Oh, that
in
really
the video
happened, I
that
thought.
they show. Now the question is this real? Makes me feel better. You see like antlers, like deer antlers,
Richie
like a
did
giant
his research.
set of antlers.
The government
And then it's
effery,
like-
however, is real.
But it like stands up on
I
two
did my
legs and
research,
it looks
yeah.
like a deer man.
interesting.
I don't know what you would call it. It's really weird. So you see kind of this outline, right, of it coming at them. And then you hear screaming and like weird noises. Now, like
How'd you get that picture of me?
I have my way. There's a lot of weird stuff about this. Supposedly, when the town was first founded, it was this reverend. I can't remember what religion he was, some sort of Christian religion, and they also had claims of this weird creature, and they talked about it being a Wendigo because there was Native American legend around the area that described a Wendigo being there, and so that's what they're claiming this thing is a Wendigo. And so eventually, again, this is in the documentary, and I haven't found anything to back this up in my massive research. The pastor and the residents started leaving offerings to this Wendigo, and it was improving their crops. It was improving the weather. I mean, it's really weird.
I'm really jealous because I wish that people would leave me offerings. But I just want every day for there to be somewhere where I can go and there's just like a plate of my favorite things. So it's like offerings for me every day. And I just like stroll in there and I get my Oreos and pizza.
Walking in the room. Oh, it's a plate of cake.
Oh boy,
Why not?
my offerings are here.
Oh, and the conspiracy theory that I kind of alluded to
That's so
before.
funny.
One thing people say is they think that there was something other than what the government was saying about a national park, which is why they evacuated the town. I know. Shocking. One of the theories is that there was a chemical spill, and that's why they wanted to get everybody out so quickly, but they didn't want to tell people, right? Now, a lot of people will claim that there is no basis of just totally forgot like the words. They went to go out of my head. So a lot of people will say there's no factual basis for this claim whatsoever. However, there actually was toxic stuff going on around there. And I have the proof from the National Park Service themselves. This is from the National Park Service, as you can see at the very top of the page. Removing toxins at the, not even going to try it, dump.
The Krejci. The Krejci.
That's what I thought too. Maybe it's Krejci.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. I like it. So the Krejci dump operated as a salvage yard and waste disposal factory in Boston Township, Ohio from 1948 to 1980. Received solid and hazardous waste from nearby cities, towns, and scores of companies. At the time, the dumps were largely unregulated. Toxic materials were buried in unlined pits and allowed to seep unchecked into the environment. So when the National Park Service bought this area, they acquired this land that the dump was on, and they found this is actually really toxic. The responsible parties paid more than $50 million to remove the toxin, and the work was finally completed in December of 2020. They even have pictures. Look, let me show you some of these nasty pictures. Barrel leaking red sludge circa 1985. Doesn't that look nice and clean? Something coming out of this one. So I don't know. The residents of the town, before they were evacuated, a lot of them complained of a sulfur smell, like this really pungent sulfur smell in the air, which led to a lot of the theories that there was a chemical spill, right? Which is valid. There are a lot of weird theories, legends, shall we call them, in Helltown. There's the cemetery legend. So the legend is that the cemetery is haunted by a ghost that sits on a bench and stares blankly into creation.
The most boring ghost of all time. It's not even like a boo in sight. It's literally this.
There's other people that claim that that pastor that I talked about before that was like doing the pagan offerings, he's buried there too. And other people claim that he haunts the grounds as well.
I'll buy that more than some random bro sitting on a bench.
There's another legend that the trees in the cemetery move. Part of the reason people say this one is that there's reportedly a lot of like satanic ritual, satanic activity that happens or continues to happen in this town. Stupid kids going in like, we're gonna contact the devil. The trees moving is the work of a satanic cult that caused the trees to move in order to hide their
No. It's just a bunch of like teenage Satanists just digging up trees and like moving them in the middle of the night. It's not even Satanists, it's just landscapers who are like practicing.
Yeah.
It's like landscaper
Oh my God.
boot camp in the middle of the night. The trees are
nursery.
moving. Is it windy?
There's another legend that the cemetery contains graves of a large number of children that were killed in a bus accident. Now, this one kind of has a couple different variations. They were killed in a bus accident. They were slaughtered by like a axe murderer or something in the bus
Same thing.
itself.
So
Same
it was
thing.
a bustling town.
You're good. There was a bus in this town, and there was a family living in it. And what happened was something happened with their house.
Is that a Winnebago?
And so they were living in this bus while their house was being fixed
I'll be
up.
home.
Damn, just the Partridge Family. How is there a bus readily available for them to just move into?
You can buy them, I guess.
Where did it come from? Instead of a one-horse town, it's a one-bus town, and this family just moved right in.
So some family was living in it. Eventually the bus has been like towed away. But yeah, there was a lot of theories around the bus as well. Now what's really weird, and I haven't quite figured this out in my in-depth research, is that even though the town is abandoned, there are a few people still left living there, or there were at one point in time. I know. There were reports that there were still some locals that just kind of like refused to leave. I don't know if they went back there. The government never did anything with it. That's the other weird thing about this town is they never did anything with it. The houses are still there. I think some of them like got demolished, but most of them are still there. And so it's possible people just like, I'm going back to my house, you know? I don't know.
I don't care about them chemicals. I'm going back to my house.
So there's supposedly some weird locals that live there. And one person I was reading, he said he'd gone there to kind of look at the town, investigate the town. And he's done it a couple of times. And when he's been there at night, he's come back to his car and found weird looking people looking in his car, like in the windows. And the moment they see him, they take off. And so he's had that happen a couple of times.
It's just somebody else.
But
who's
he likes his
adventuring
two
and
heads.
exploring, and they're like, your car.
Is this car from 1974? Even though it's a 2015 Nissan Rogue, you know? I don't know why my car is there, but
It's just you.
it's just me. Hey, guys! So one of the legends is there's an abandoned house in the woods where one light always appears in the upstairs window. This is actually true. There is a house where one light is always on because it's a lodging house for young travelers, and the light stays on because it admits guests 24 hours a day. So yeah, there's always a light on there. There's a couple others about the school bus, a serial killer, or like variations. Serial
Keep
killer,
the light
and
on.
serial killers, an escaped mental patient, several escaped mental patients, and a group of Satanists or cult members. You know, all the usual suspects.
What genre of music does a band of serial killers play?
I don't know what.
That's not a joke. I was asking you.
I don't know. I say it.
Death metal.
I just think the term band of serial killers is very
It's a
funny.
good answer.
It's just a band of guys who's like, da-da-da-da-da.
There's also the legends about a church that was used by the cults or Satanists or group of Satanists, a band of Satanists, whatever variation you so like. One of the reasons behind the legends around this church is on the front, as part of the like decorative accents, it looks kind of like there is an upside down
cross. Holy
Actually, it looks
crap.
like two. So there's one here
Yeah, no
and
shit.
one here.
I mean,
What?
It's just a poor decor choice.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Let's make it fancy. We'll put something down in between with a little
Yeah.
fleur type situation on the bottom. It'll be great. That, of course, leads to like, oh, it's an evil group of devil worshippers in the church. One of the other legends is there's an evil man who lives in the basement and guards the church against outsiders.
Isn't everybody an outsider at this point in time? Anytime somebody tries to go into that church, somebody's, you shall not pass. It's just Gandalf.
There's also a legend about a hearse. One of the legends is if you go into past the road closed signs, you'll find a house that a creepy man or sometimes a creepy family lives in, and the man drives a hearse and will chase you in it if you
Of course
get
he does.
too close.
Mhm.
And sometimes he'll even try to run you down in his
That's
hearse.
cool, though.
There's a little bit of truth to this legend.
So
According
classic.
to Randy Bergdorf, curator historian of the Peninsula Library and Historical Society, there was a Boston Township family that owned a hearse at one time, but they only used it for Halloween. Now this one of our
That guy's
personal
job
favorites
sucks.
and a Paranormal Spirits old classic,
No,
The Highway to Hell.
no.
Yes.
I can't
Yeah.
even sing that song ever again in my life. I'm on a highway to hell.
Some people will say, you know, like, there's some sort of like evil guy man waiting along the road to kill you. So sometimes it's a serial killer with an axe, and then the police can't get him. There's crazy people who hide in the woods and jump out. As with pretty much every highway to hell that we've covered, there's nothing. So they have yet again another kind of common thing, like a crybaby bridge story. Do you know these? Have you heard of these? Where you go and you park the car and you hear a baby crying, or you park the car and you leave the keys in there and you get out and I don't know, walk around, do your thing, come back powder. And there's like handprints
babies
on your
off of
car,
them.
or footprints.
Throw babies off.
But you know what's interesting? I wonder if Ohio has one of the
debunked.
higher rates of crybaby bridges, because what I read was there are 18 bridges in Ohio that are claimed to be crybaby bridges.
Are there just a higher number of bridges
God.
in the state of Ohio?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Math.
Just a lot of crybabies.
A lot of weenies.
Yeah, that's it.
Weenies.
That's exactly it.
Yep.
I'm dead. I hate the word weenies.
Basically, those are kind of the majority of the urban legends that surrounds this town. People do claim that they've gone there and captured a lot of paranormal activity.
Well, I still have no idea what the hell happened there.
I think it's the only. I would have to research this, but I'm going to say that I think perhaps maybe is a good possibility that there's a slight chance this might be the only town evacuated for a national park.
I don't know. The whole thing is just really weird. But I definitely am interested to know if that's like the only place that the government has ever kicked people out to be like, we want this now. Ours. And then did nothing with it. Like, that's annoying.
It is. Like, why would you do that? Why would you evacuate an entire town?
Okay, so that's where we just kind of get into our own I don't know.
Shenanigans. It's shenanigans. It's just straight up. It's bullshit. That's all it is. It's Lynn and Caitlin acting like idiots for another 20 minutes. So if you want to see that.
Yeah, but if you do want to see that, you can go check it out. The link is in the description down below later. Go check it out.
Later. Okay.
Yeah. So Richie, you do know the story, right?
I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, of course.
What are your thoughts on Helltown, Ohio?
I don't really, I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much, really. Well, everything's been demolished, right? Because of what's going on over there, right? They can't use.
No, a lot of the stuff is still standing. You can go walk around in it still.
But nobody lives there.
There's like two people that live there.
Yeah.
The same two people who've always been there.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I do know the story. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Like, what can you say that hasn't already been said? Basically, it's just very strange. I don't know. Somebody else go first. I can't think.
Wow. I think it's definitely.
I can't think.
I think it's definitely one of those places that like just begs for urban legends, right? It just begs for some urban legends. So obviously that's why 90% of the stories that we talked about were not factual.
Right.
They were still entertaining. But it's, I don't know, it's super weird. But the government is super weird and they do all sorts of super weird shit. So it just irritates me more. It's very wasteful to be like, get out of here. But we're not going to do anything with it. We're just going to let your houses rot to death. What?
Wasn't the ground contaminated?
Whoa.
No, just a portion of it, just like the dump area.
It's a tiny part.
There's
just the small, just that street over there.
Small contamination. Like, what's going on now?
Just a red sludge. It's fine.
Wait, there's also another story, and I'm not sure if it's this one, where there's a fire underground that's been brewing for 200 years.
That's another town. I can't remember.
It's different? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that real? Isn't that a video game? Isn't that
No, it is a real thing. It is. It's like something to do with a mine, I think.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, something happened in a mine.
And they never put the fire out. It's still burning underground.
There was so much natural gas or something that the fire is still going after I don't even know, 20 years or something ridiculous.
Yeah, since the 80s, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
That's the actual highway to hell. And I don't care what anybody else says. That place has the highway to hell and probably has the gate to hell and the road to hell and the side street.
Yeah. I mean, can we stop people? Like 36 of you. Can we stop with the highways and the gates to hell? Like, I'm sure it's not you guys, but just spread the word. Like
every story, Richie, if you're not versed on this, every story that we tell, there is a freaking highway to hell, and they're always like, oh, and then there's this road, and it's the highway to hell.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
there's a gate to hell. There's a gate to hell. And Lynn and I have a lot of theories about the gates to hell. So we do. We
Yeah.
have a lot of theories about it just being like some dude in red. Like his like red sweatsuit, just being like mowing his lawn, and somebody's like, Satan!
Yeah.
Satan lives there! That's his gate! I saw him. So
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
But
like in you. Whoop, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Nah, mine was stupid.
No, mine
say
is
it, now you have to say it.
That's what
Yeah.
we need here, Rich. We
Yeah.
need,
I was gonna say that equates to in ufology, everybody's saying there's a portal. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the same
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
Same.
See
Exactly.
how
Yeah.
stupid that was? Ugh.
No, it's
How
true.
dare
It's
you.
true. But I mean,
I get
that the portal like phenomenon kind of carries over to the paranormal too. You know, there's a lot of those. But I think that's what the gates to hell usually are supposed to be, a portal. of some
Sure,
kind.
they're
I hate
everywhere.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nobody knows,
Every town
Yeah.
has one.
Yeah.
but
I
it's
don't
fun
know.
to talk
Yeah.
about.
It is.
Mhm.
It's fun to think about, right? Like the highway to hell. Maybe like if they made the stories more interesting, I'd probably be okay with it. But it's always the same thing. It's just like a stretch of road where nothing actually happens. But for some reason, some person one day was bored and made up a story about it, or something happened.
Somebody
now-
got killed or something, right?
Yeah, something.
always not,
even
yeah.
that half the time. Not
Oh,
even.
really?
You sometimes
Got
it's just like
killed.
it's a creepy looking house.
There's a hitchhiker.
Oh God.
There's a ghost hitchhiker that you'll pick up, and they'll be in your car, and then they're gone tomorrow.
but it's like, Satan's not to blame for
Yep.
everything.
Right. Like,
It's just like
dude only can do so much. Like,
Who?
for real.
Satan. He's not to blame for everything. I mean,
he's been
sometimes
really
it's just assholes, right?
Yeah.
How much property does he own if he has all these gates and highways? That's,
Right.
that's a lot of property.
They have an open door policy. Like, come on in. We've got
Interesting.
37,000 gates you can go through.
No borders, just gates.
Just gates.
gates.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So Helltown is a weird town. It is a weird place. Like we said, you can go there. Most of the buildings are still there. So it's basic. It's a ghost town at this point, a literal ghost town. Nobody is really there. I think the only one that I know for certain has people in it is the boarding house that I was talking about. And that was on the park's property. And then they sold it to, I don't know who, somebody. And so now it's private property again. But other than that, like, it's just,
Why is there why is there a boarding house there? Like,
Right.
why? It makes me so mad. It's literally the stupidest place for there to be. Like, why?
is
It's
it?
not-
I think they're brilliant because you know how many people want to go. I want to go to Helltown and go see what it's like.
Yeah,
So
but I
maybe
don't want
it's
to
just
stay in their
traveling.
shitty
I'll
ass
be like,
boarding
We're the
house.
closest boarding house to Helltown.
Did you go yet?
No, it's like 3 hours away. So, that's an effort.
Where exactly again is it?
It's it's called Boston, Ohio.
Right, Boston, Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting. I do want to go. I do want to see. There are a couple different places, like the cemetery is reportedly haunted.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, they all are.
But I don't know. There's no real reason other than like it's deserted. There's
Madonna.
nothing that happened other than people were kicked out of their houses, which sucks. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's the scariest part of the story for me, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we'll show on eminent domain, but like, yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that like I think it's just a weird, eerie like vibe, and everything's grown over. Dilapidated.
Anytime something's abandoned and it hasn't been taken care of, I mean, it looks haunted. I agree,
All
but
dilapidated.
yeah, but it's just like I said, it's just government BS.
Oh boy.
Them doing their thing
Mhm.
I know.
and
I want
exploiting the
more
Fifth Amendment.
tragedy. I want more tragedy in Helltown. I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty upset that the Wendigo was fake. It was a Wendigo. I'm really sad about it.
Oh,
To go. Maybe. I mean, can we?
that
prove
window
it?
blows.
And
It does wind to blow. Damn
Oh.
it.
I wanted to slip one more in there. Dun-dun-dun. Hey,
Yeah, yo,
so we should all go there
I think
Let's
so.
go.
We should.
and
Yeah.
stay at the boarding house and get
Ugh.
killed.
Mhm.
Pass.
Mhm.
By me, I'm gonna be the murderer. Ha! That's
And then you'll take off your mask and it's Lynn.
Yeah.
Crazy neighbor guy.
it's the scary Mr. Neighbor guy. Yeah, that's who it is.
I'll be like Scooby and
Yeah.
Ruh-roh. Yeah.
Ruh-roh?
I'm ready.
Hey, Scoob, it could be Caitlin or Lynn. Oh, what? It's Dave. Oh, gee, Scoob.
It was me all along.
Yeah. It's not. He's
wasn't
the
for you.
janitor.
If it wasn't for you meddling middle-aged
Yeah.
people.
I wouldn't have to do this.
You damn meddling middle-aged people. Staying at my boarding house, taking my mask off. Imagine.
All right. Now get out. I got to go to bed.
Yeah, right. Get off my lawn.
Yeah. I get to bed.
Awesome.
But
So
that would be
Okay.
fun.
it
That
would
would
be
be
a lot of
fun.
fun. I'm
Really
game.
would.
I'm totally game if you guys want to come up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go on lots of adventures. I feel like
I
this
think
is
so.
just
And we'll go
like-
down and we got to come down to Florida and go on adventures there because
Yep.
apparently Richie's in the most haunted town.
Well, there's
Oh, I mean-
what is it called? The May House is here.
Oh,
Mhm.
I've heard of the May House. I don't know much about it.
1.5 miles from where I live.
Stop.
I'm getting overflow from there. I'm telling you.
Yes. Did you?
No, really, it's right up the street from where I live. I can't believe it. I drive by it all the time. Didn't even know it.
Didn't even know. Did you listen to your recording? Was there anything?
Nah, yeah, and I didn't have time.
Yeah.
I know, I'm the worst.
No, you're not. We'll just save it for next time. That's all. We'll
How
have to
dare
All right,
go-
I'm the best. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
But
'cause
you
I'm
have the
curious.
EVPs tonight.
What's that?
You have the EVPs. You have the goods tonight.
Lynn's got the
We do
goods.
have the EVPs.
You got the
Should we
goods.
just, should we just skip over Helltown and
Yeah, it's fine.
No, oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to keep talking about it? What else do you have to say? Come on,
Proceed.
prolific thoughts. I want to hear your prolific thoughts about.
I'm not a
Helltown.
prolific thinker. That's good for me. I'm good.
Yeah.
EVPs.
More to say.
EVPs, guys. EVPs. Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah, it's just like Helltown is kind of, I mean, until we go there, it's kind of a disappointment until we go there. And then hopefully once we go there, it will not continue to be a disappointment.
I hope we get kicked out. That's
I'm
my goal when I go
pretty
anywhere is
sure
to
we
get asked to
might.
leave.
Yeah.
As
I've
long as you
gotten
get it
asked-
on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get asked to leave like a lot of places. It's like a thing. So I wonder why. So it's kind of like a personal goal of mine to get asked to leave anywhere I go. I'm like,
a national park, you're really going to have to work at it.
it's gonna. I can be very loud. So
I don't see that.
What? It's accidental.
Oh, okay.
It's a volume control issue. That's all.
All
It's
right.
not.
Tourette's.
Yeah.
Trance?
Yes. Trans.
Is that what he
music.
said?
Yep.
Tourette's. yeah.
Channeling?
He said Tourette's.
Oh,
Trance
Tourette's.
music. It's just me like blasting trance music, just like
Yeah.
That's it. That's how I get kicked out of places. I just drop a rave everywhere I go. I'm in the church, dropping a rave. That's it. That's how it goes.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Is that an alcohol beverage?
Yeah.
Alcoholic
Which one?
beverage? I was
Yeah.
just curious. I can't read what it is.
Caitlin and I, it's usually the answer would be yes.
Okay.
Drinking a shitty Coors Light because I'm saving my one remaining good beer.
Do you
It's
have
not really
your
even a
like
good beer.
space themed koozie on?
I do. I have my. I need my space. My
Oh.
my Kennedy Space Center koozie that I stole from somebody because I liked it so much. I was like, mine now. Some
That's
klepto.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I use it.
You should. I
You
thought
should
that
use
was
Coors
the
Light.
anything called a koozie.
What?
I said you should use anything called a koozie.
Yeah.
Koozie is a fun word.
Funny word.
Yeah.
For the
Koozie is
first
a
like
good word.
I don't know, 27,000 times that I said the word koozie, I always, and I still kind of do say it very slowly because I'm still unsure if it's the correct pronunciation because I feel
How
like
do you
it shouldn't be that fun to say koozie.
how do you think
Yeah.
What would it be then?
Cozy would work too.
Cozy? I don't know. That's why I
Cozy?
say it slowly.
Oh,
That's
I
'cause
gotta
it's
put my
cozy.
beer in my cozy.
cozy.
I hate that.
Oh God.
I hate that. I don't
Put
like
my-
that.
Put my beer in my koozie though. That's
Koozie.
it's
Sounds like a good time.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you said it.
Well, I teed it up for you.
Thank you. I like it. There's teamwork happening here.
There it is.
Always.
What? We just
So-
went on a koozie rabbit hole.
Yeah. What?
Koozie rabbit hole. Yeah.
I know.
I've been down a koozie hole a few times in my life. Ew. Keep going.
Ooh,
Move
yeah.
on.
That sounds fun.
Gross.
Oh, DB Property Maintenance says it is cozy.
It is not.
No, it's koozie.
It's a koozie.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
I'm gonna play with your koozie.
Ugh, that's a good line. Somebody should try it. Somebody try that. Somebody try
Just
that.
did.
Let me know. Oh, that was it? That's the pitch?
That's
That
as
was
good
the-
as it gets. That's as good as it gets. If I was to do it and you were around, I'd go, can I play with your koozie?
It was very
That's how I
Italian
would
of
say
you.
it.
I like that you slipped way into your Italian
Yeah.
genetics, and you're like, "Hey, yo, can I play with your koozie?"
That's like 40 years of practice.
That's amazing.
That came out pretty well, I thought.
It
for my
was
first
really
time.
good. It was really good.
You like laid
Perfect.
back. There was a
I
head
did.
tilt. It was you were like method acting there.
I'm really stoned.
I like
Nice.
Yeah.
Worked well
No,
for you.
I'm not. I'm not.
it. It's okay if you are.
No, but I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not.
Well, I am.
I'm a little
So-
buzzed. Let's just say that.
There you go. Well, then you fit right in.
See,
Mhm.
Dave. Dave stays quiet.
Yeah,
Smart.
you know.
Smart. That's the word.
He's like Dave will come in and like, he's quiet, and then he'll like come in with like a zinger, and you're just like, what? And it's
They're not really
hilarious
zingers.
because you never know where you never know when it's
It
coming.
makes up for it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Quality, not quantity, like me.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
through lewd drooling on my leg is basically all it is. But
Aw.
I like to just keep talking until something's funny. That's
Thank
pretty much
you.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just keep going really fast until something happens, and then you're like, yes, and then you go again.
Yeah.
And you start.
Focus on it.
Yeah,
Kinda
That's what I do for 2 hours every night.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like
fake-
the
I
Warhol
fake it.
method.
So
Yeah.
these EVPs were pretty.
Yeah.
I know I only heard one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so let's
yes.
set the scene. Let's set the stage. We're gonna go back and we're gonna do like a whole episode on this. But like, so there's a house, doesn't have a name. Like every like old haunted house tends to have a name. This one doesn't for whatever
Also, no
reason.
name.
I
No,
wanna
it's a
name
no
it.
name kind of house.
Yeah.
So, but it is a private property. And there was a triple murder that happened in the late 1800s. So it was a woman and her sister, and then her niece, so her sister's daughter. So the niece was 12 years old, and then the two were other, grown ass women. So they were both killed, and they don't know really who killed them. The husband of the woman and her son were both kind of the prime suspects. But a couple of days later, her son committed suicide. And so,
He
this
did
was
it.
the late 1800s, crack detective work. That was him.
Yeah.
And that
Did
was
he
pretty
do
much
it?
the end of it.
Did he do it, or did the father do all of it and just like make it look like a suicide? Right?
Well,
Very
Yeah, I think the
true.
father-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the father actually had an alibi. I think he was out of town or something.
Yeah,
but
sure.
again, 1800s. So
What's your your 1800s alibi? Is like, oh, I was just with my horse. Like,
Yeah.
right? Like, what is your what do you do?
yeah, you
I was
run
fixing
into
a
town
wagon
for
wheel. I got a
rain.
flat wagon wheel, and I was.
I got a
fixing it.
crack.
Yeah, I got a crack in it. Thank you. Damn
I
it.
was busy
Sorry.
dying of dysentery.
Yes. I got stuck. I got stuck on
Zinger.
the trail. I got
Zinger.
stuck on the Oregon Trail.
the Oregon Trail.
See, we are middle aged. Remember?
Yeah. Get
Well,
your
you're
floppy disks out, kids. We're gonna play Oregon
Nothing.
Trail.
Oh, Caitlin, yeah, no, she's the youngest. I'm like how I got defensive about that. Yes, I am middle aged. God, Dave.
Don't you make me younger.
I'm upset that I found out I was middle aged. Like 2 days ago. I was like, wait a minute.
No, you're not. You're not even
Kinda.
40 yet.
When she hits 50,
Wait,
you hit 50, right?
50 is middle age?
50 is the new middle age.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
the new middle
You're
age.
not middle aged yet.
No, it's
Okay.
40. It's 40.
Oh
40.
God.
You're not
Isn't
there
it
yet.
40? For
I
men,
would-
it's 19. For men, it's 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always
Every-
thought it was 40. So you're not quite there yet, Caitlin. You'll be there.
I'm
No.
so close.
Just give it
I can
time.
Smell it. I'm like
Ugh.
Aspire to middle ageism.
You can smell it.
sick. It smells like sadness and
Smells like Teen Spirit.
depends.
Smells like regret.
I don't know what that means.
I like it.
Again, I don't know.
You don't have to know.
These EVPs.
Okay,
Right.
yes, thank you for bringing us back. Okay, so this was just a very quick kind of outing, and surprisingly, we got something. But so my daughter had a doctor's appointment. I know, weird. I'm setting the stage. Stay with me. So it was near this town, and this town was actually the town that Dave and I were just in last weekend. And we like streamed from what was supposed to be the most haunted building in Ohio. It's this inn that's in Waynesville. That's the name of the town. So we streamed live from there. We got like a little bit, but nothing like crazy. So there was this house right down the road from it that had this triple murder in it. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go and just see what happened.
Can I ask you something? How did you research this to go specifically, or did you find out when you got there? How did you know to go?
I was I was researching another story that Caitlin and I don't think I actually even, did I do the Stetson house?
We just did it.
Oh, you did
Right.
the Stetson house?
Yeah. So we just recorded that, and it's right across the street from the Stetson house.
Oh, wow.
When I was looking up the information on the Stetson house, I saw it was like this article that talked about this house right across the street. And I was like, why is this not like, why do we not know this one more? This one is better than the other one. Like, this is crazy. Like, the Stetson house is like shitty what her brother did to her, but we'll get to that. But like, you know, this house is like, it's got like 3 murders happened all at the same time. Like this, yeah. So I'm like,
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you think that what happened at Stetson could have made what happened at the other house? Made whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, if you blame the father, was he possessed? Did something get him? And because it came from
I
across
don't
the
know.
street?
It's a good question, because I think it happened in the same year. I think
Really?
the woman at the Stetson house died. I mean, she died of tuberculosis, but she died.
So they say.
I forgot about the story.
Good
Oh
Lord.
my god.
Good, like, I mean, shitty
It's not
brother who
funny.
gave it to her, but
Yeah.
but so she died the same year that this murder happened. I think. Now that you say that, I'm pretty sure it's the
Either
same
way, it's
year. It's
it
right around
happened.
the
The
time
3
frame.
murders happened after the Stetson.
Yeah, I think so.
But
I think so.
okay,
Yeah, I mean, the Stetson, there wasn't a murder at this house. She just,
Right.
like, you know, her brother was kind of a dick, but
but maybe he's a
family
dick
drama.
and brought it over to the other place, and I don't know. I'm
maybe-
just
yeah, maybe
spitballing.
something in
Speculating.
Because it's so close.
Yeah,
so
it is.
close.
It's
That's all.
literally
That's
right
why.
across the street, so they had to have known each other, right? Because they lived literally right across the street.
They were
and
neighbors.
They were.
You
neighbors.
know, the people who lived in Amityville were in my house in 1982. The Lutzes
Really?
for Amway, yeah, of all things, because my parents were trying to get an Amway, and they were representatives in Amway.
Can you imagine the?
And they were in my house when they go, don't talk to them about the ghosts or that Amityville house. I'm like, yeah, hey, how you doing? You still seeing ghosts? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that.
Hey, I heard your family got real messed
Yeah.
up in a house over there. You want to tell me about it? Nice to meet you.
You did it,
by the
didn't
way.
you? You
Yeah.
prick, you.
That's
It was
crazy.
you. It was
Wow.
you.
Yeah, so they were there, but it's weird. I didn't see any apparitions flying out of them. I looked too. I remember standing in the corner looking at them like this.
Well, yeah.
Nothing happened.
You wouldn't.
Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt 3 times. Giddy up.
No, it's totally fine. So,
right.
so I went to this house, and I'm like, okay, like we pull up on the curb. It's still a private residence, and it's not the same house. They had the original house actually got torn down because the people who moved into it after the murders, there was a lot of, I can't remember what they called it, like disturbing activity or something. And so they tore the house down, and then later someone else bought the land, and people were like, don't build on it. And they built on it. And so, yeah, still have activity at the house, but, and it is for sale right now. So, I mean, if you want to buy a haunted house, there we go. So anyway, so I was like, well, let's just go like pull up in front of it. I wanted to take pictures of the Stetson house. And then I'm like, you know, while we're here, we're sitting in the car on the curb right in front of this other like murder house. And so I'm like, let's just pull out the phone and like try like a recording, like a quick little recording. See if anything happens, right? We're here. We might as well. So my daughter like is used to me, and she's like, okay, sure. So we did that, and not really anything. And I'm like, being me, I'm like, well, maybe we need to get closer. So we get out of the car, and I have my phone still, and it's just like, you know, it's an iPhone. So I'm just using the voice recorder on the iPhone, and I record it. We get back in the car and we go to listen to it. And it's really weird because you can't hear us. Like it's playing, but you can't hear us. And I didn't send this one to you, Richie. Hold on, let me see. I think I have.
It's so cool.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah,
I just pictured like Lynn being like, "Come on, let's go record EVPs at this house," and her kids being like, "Mom, oh, I don't want to go ghost hunting." Like that's what I know our kids very well.
You're gonna like it.
No,
it
you're
was
gonna
like
be
this.
scared, and you're gonna have fun, and it's gonna be great. Now
It's
record the
Piper.
EVP.
She's used to it.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
So let me see. Oh wait, hold on a second. Why did these not get labeled? Okay, hold on a second. I got
Miss Reed. It's so weird.
So there's a whistle on that one. I don't know. if you
Yeah, I heard
that.
it.
But this,
Yeah.
so this is, but this is where our voices are talking.
Yeah, they're talking.
We're talking this whole time. And weird. So that's pretty much it for that one.
That doesn't sound like, it sounds like whistling, but it also sounds like when you have a hand on a microphone and it's moving slightly and it's making like that. I mean, I
Okay.
hear what you're saying, but I
Yeah.
also, if you didn't tell me that, I would have thought it was a thumb or a hand over the microphone.
Which I get, but I'm like, it was my phone, so. I don't have
Sure.
my phone
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So like, say the microphone's here, I'm holding it like this.
But no. Now the best
You know
part
what I'm
is it wasn't your thumb.
It wasn't.
Right.
Ghost thumb.
Ghost
Ghost
thumb.
I'm
thumb.
being serious. I mean,
Ghost thumb.
they're messing with
Why was
you.
a ghost though? That would
Well,
be a hilarious thing to do. You just
Right. I was going to know. And they have to lick it.
they have
Oh,
it's for
dang.
dramatic effect.
Well, it works.
I'm setting her up. Caitlin, you're supposed to, and Abby. But look, the other weird thing, compelling thing about that is it simply didn't record your voices. That's weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was weird. So it gets
that
even
is.
more weird, right? So that's the first time. So we're in the car and I'm like, what the fuck? And so Piper is just like, no. This is BS. Like, we're going to go back out there and do it. And we're going to bring my phone this time. And I had Dave's field recorder. So I'm like, okay, we'll do your phone and I'm going to take the field recorder.
Good
so she
job.
has her phone. We have the field recorder. We record, get back in the car to listen. This is Piper's phone. No, this might be it. Again, no voices. Now, the field recorder, you can hear us, but and there is this little giggle on here. Listen closely.
Is that at the end? Right there.
Yeah, right
I
there.
hate it. I hate
Play that again.
I think. Okay, here's the thing.
It's good.
Yeah, it is, except I think it might be us because we had the field recorder. The field recorder did record our voices. Now, the problem is we didn't sync them when we recorded it, and we can't sync it up because you can't hear our voices, right? So we're trying to estimate the time frame, and we did laugh at one part. So I think it's one of those that we have to throw out because we did laugh at one part, and because we can't sync it up, it's too.
The only thing is your laughing doesn't line up with that.
It didn't sound the same?
It doesn't sound the same.
It doesn't.
Now, having said that,
That's bizarre.
Because
But what if it's just distorted and weird?
it could be
sounding
just
on the
distorted
phone?
and weird sounding. We listened to it a million times, tried to analyze it. I did all kinds of stuff to it, trying to I've got this clarity program that kind of removes background noise. I mean, you can make it completely silent, and you can hear that little laugh. But again, two phones, two separate times, neither of them recorded their voices. That's weird.
And
Yeah,
the field
that's-
recorder did record our voice at the same time that Piper's didn't record our voice. It's very
Yeah,
weird.
because that's too big to put your thumb on. You can't just put your thumb on that microphone.
Just
You
The
can't.
field recorder, you can't just
Oh, okay.
that one. You gotta
I like how you licked it first.
the whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I told you it was for dramatic effect. Yeah, you gotta really
Big loogie.
go for it.
it just sat down ass cheeks on either side of the field recorder. There we go.
Oh, that's
I'm
that's one hell of an ass.
disgusting.
That's one
Yeah,
hell of an.
that was
I
over
really
the
thought
top,
about
yeah.
it. I thought about
This
it.
guy's head right here.
Yeah.
That's cool though. You have the 3 recorders going, and it only showed up on one. The other 2 were now. If one phone was muffled, then you'd be like, okay,
Right.
But 2.
Right.
And I was watching her hold it, so I know she didn't cover. So
You know
here's
what
the
you're
other
doing,
thing, and this is the one that I sent you that you said you thought was kind of like the microphone
Oh yeah.
noise, but I don't think it was, because
Good, okay.
you listen to it super closely. Let's just see what you guys. Let me set it up, and I don't want to say what I think it says.
I won't either.
So you'll hear, this is when we're setting up like her phone and the field recorder, that Piper's phone and the field recorder, where Piper's, have that weird little giggle sound. I had the field recorder, and then I kind of move it. Now, keep in mind, we're sitting on like the sidewalk, right? So you hear me go like on the concrete because it's super, super sensitive. Right after you hear that like sound, listen, there's a little something there.
Yep. The field recorder's on a tripod, by the way, so it's standing upright.
Oh,
And I'm not touching it when this happens.
Right.
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
As well. So the other one actually so try this one as well. So the other one actually
Did you guys hear it?
I don't know what it
did.
is. I can't make it out, but
I still think it's the camera or something moving for some reason.
It could be. It could be.
It couldn't be. I was there and I wasn't touching it. Like
Lynn says no to you.
I mean,
That's
it's-
what just happened.
I went like doo-doo-doo, and I pulled my hand away.
So
right.
okay.
Did you accidentally touch the tripod with your foot?
No, my feet were down. So like, oh shoot, I don't have my.
So wait, let me ask you this. That
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
audio we just heard was from a recorder on a tripod.
Yes.
So again, I thought it fell on the floor or something. Now, what was all that bubbada? You just
That
setting
was
it up?
me moving the dry. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I took a picture of the
Bubbada
house.
bubbada is a technical term.
I know what
love
happened.
it.
Yeah, it is. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Bubbada
I
bubbada.
love it. What is all that? Hobbity bubbity.
Let's see. All right, this is just.
I'll tell you what happened. This is
This
what
is not
happened.
technical, but this is like the fastest way to show you guys. This is the house, right? We were sitting on these steps right here. Woo, we're backwards.
There you go. There you go. You got
the
it.
Tripod was like on like this
Can see the
edge
camera
right
roll.
here, right there. So we're
Yeah.
sitting on the steps. So our feet are like 2 steps below where the tripod was.
So what I think happened is, and this does happen, you set the tripod, we're moving it. You didn't touch it, but the tripod was still unsettled. Maybe it wasn't balanced properly, and it may have spread out a little further, just
It's-
a quarter of
let
an
me-
inch,
let me
whatever.
Does
Okay,
it sound
it's a
like a
fixed
hubbada
tripod.
bubbity?
It does sound like a hubbada bubbada.
It does not.
He's gonna
It
get
sounds
does
like
to
a.
It
Well-
sounds play it again while he gets
I
back.
don't hear it that way. That's interesting that we do hear it differently. I like
right.
this.
All right,
It's 'cause I
listen
want
to
So try this one as well.
So
Bubbada bubbada.
the other one actually
So try this one as well.
so the other one actually
It sounds like a. And I don't know why closing your
It's
eyes
not.
helps you
I
hear
don't-
better.
It
Is
does.
that a thing? Why?
Okay. This is the
I don't know.
microphone. This is the tripod. It's
Oh my god, it's so cute. It looks so.
does.
Oh, it's
So
so
it
cute.
doesn't. There's no mechanism. There's no spring.
Ah,
It's
good.
plastic.
Thank you for showing me. Yeah.
Once you set it down
So what I did was I moved it like this,
and,
and then I don't want to take
released.
it because I don't want to So I released it. And then it was
Okay.
just like,
I
So
wasn't
no
there, so yeah.
hubbada
But it still
bubbada.
sounds like it was moving even after you let go of it. That's what it sounds like, but it obviously couldn't be.
could be.
Did you have a
Sounds
camera?
breathy.
No.
It does,
No,
but
this was just like spur of the moment.
Yeah,
of course I didn't have a
unfortunately,
camera.
but-
All right,
So-
yeah, all right.
But this is what weirded me out. I don't know.
It's
like,
good.
did it sound like did anybody who heard that, did it sound like anything to them? Like, could you tell what it says?
No, it just sounds breathy. It sounds like.
Yeah, breathy. I was just gonna
If
say.
you listen to it with headphones, it does sound a lot like something.
Was it you when you bent over and then bent up? You went,
Oh, that'd be.
Yes,
me.
'cause I'm old,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what the
'cause-
sound. It would have been more like.
Well, we are
"Ugh."
middle-aged.
Ugh.
It's that dysentery again.
No. And when you have the headphones on, it sounds like, and I know, like, I'll play it again after I tell you this, and everybody will be like, "Oh, it does sound like that."
Yeah,
It
but we don't-
sounds like it says right?
What?
Sounds like
Or
it
at
sounds
least-
like it says the
Oh,
Listen.
The other one actually.
Oh,
Try this one as well.
So the other one actually. The other one actually.
Try this one as well.
So the other one actually. The other one actually.
okay.
what is the bubbada before I hear it?
That's me moving the microphone.
Again, you're moving it and then it happens. So something's
Yeah, but
happening.
it's like there's a pause in between.
Not a
when
very
I move
long
it.
one though. Not a very long one.
No.
I hear it. I hear what you're saying though.
You ghosts literally have to wait until it's dead silent. Oh, don't move that.
No, my point is that it happened.
I know,
My point is it happened twice almost immediately
It's on
after you
loop.
released it.
Is it?
No. I
That's
just
on
have
loop.
She's
it.
got
Like,
it
I
on
have
a
it
loop.
looped.
It's not twice.
It's not
No,
twice.
I know
It's
only
that. I
once.
know. No, I know.
Oh, okay.
But see,
Yeah.
here's the weird part, though, right? Like, I was like, "What is that?" And then when I listened to it with the headphones, I'm like, "It sounds like he's saying the other." But
Yeah.
then when I listened to again, like, and kept listening to it, it says like we say like I don't know who says it, me or Piper. We have this, her phone basically, and then we have this other one. You can listen. This microphone you can use as well, and then you hear the but where I move it, and it goes the other. And then Piper says right after that, the other one is probably easier. So that's why I was
Whoa.
like, it's weird.
And then being that the two iPhones didn't record any voices, it's almost like they were concentrating on that field recorder only.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we came up with, but I'm definitely not discounting handling noise, whatever.
I am. I wasn't handled at the
I-
time.
Well, I know, but
I love Dave is like how educated Dave is on this stuff. I love it so much.
Well, he's the audio guy.
I'm not. No,
I
no, I'm
know,
not
but I'm-
educated. I just these are sensitive. It could have
Not
been.
educated.
It is super sensitive, Mike.
It could have been anything flying into the windscreen and making that kind of noise. But that's the fun of this stuff. We play it for other people and see what you think. You know what I mean? It's like nothing definitive, of course, but it's cool. This
This is last time. This is my last time on the show, isn't it?
No,
No.
You're fucked. Get out. We don't like you here. No, of course.
no, of course not. Are you kidding?
No, but
I like a good argument.
yeah, no,
I
no.
want somebody who points out the hubbada bubbada. I want that. We need the hubbada bubbada.
I know, poor Richie.
Nobody
Boy,
likes a hubbada bubbada guy.
when he's texting me, he's like, "I'm not trying
Yeah.
to debunk it." I was like, "No, I want like your."
I wanna hear
it. The laugh, and I was like, "No, we're sitting here doing the same thing that you were saying." So it was
You know what I'm really doing? I'm just trying to say what I know other people are going to say.
Mhm.
yeah,
And
no,
that's
it's
basically what it is. That's it.
For sure, yeah.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm gonna go by what you said happened. And if it didn't move, then that's a cool E EVP.
Yeah, the
As
thing
cool as
that's
that.
crazy, but that's the thing, right? With paranormal, like I say investigating for myself, but like paranormal investigating is that like it's hard to know unless you were there, and that's why you can always come up with some reason like to
Yeah.
explain anything away, unless you were the one there and you were like, I was sitting there, I was watching the microphone wasn't
Yeah.
moving, there wasn't a bug, there wasn't a this, there was, like I sat there and saw it, but you guys didn't. So
Right.
there's a million different things you can come up with, but I think that's what like makes it really interesting.
It is cool. And again, for me, one of the most compelling things is 2 iPhones, 2 separate times didn't record your voice.
That's weird.
One does. That's weird. To me.
part's
So
weird.
something was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever
That's-
it was. Yeah,
There is one other thing, but we couldn't. Maybe I'll send the segment to you, Richie, and see if you can make anything of it. But like you couldn't, because there was like this was as to Caitlin's theory, like it doesn't have to be silent when it happens. There was a stupid motorcycle going by, and like as it's going by, I repeat the question that I had just asked, and you can still because the field. No, was it the field recorder? No, Piper's phone picked it up the best. This was a different time that we recorded where her phone actually did pick it up. There's like a over like the like motorcycle sound, but we
Oh.
couldn't like clear it up enough to hear.
Is it a scary clown with his like horn? Because it's
Yeah.
it sounded like
It's John Wayne Gacy
Yeah.
is visiting.
That's
It
him.
sounded
He's
like a
just
little
going
girl.
to Ohio.
It did sound like a little girl. That's just
but
what makes it creepy.
it's like we couldn't
That's
make
it.
anything out of it.
Debunked.
So it's like,
Yeah.
you can't. I don't know. You can't really use
It
it.
was weird. The giggle was weird. The giggle was the weirdest.
It's
one.
all a little
even
weird.
Even though it was probably us, it still was creepy sound.
Nah,
Yeah, I
it
don't
wasn't
like it.
you.
Yeah.
Well, if it
that was
doesn't
your
match-
What'd you say, Caitlin?
If it doesn't match the sound like of your laugh, like your laugh is your laugh, right? Like
But
you can
everything
hear
was
it.
muffled because we couldn't hear it.
Yeah,
So
but-
my thought was like, is it just our laugh? Like, and it was only a short segment of it. It wasn't the entire laugh.
Yeah,
But,
but-
is it possible that it picked up a short segment and because it was muffled, it sounded weird? I don't know.
It could be. I mean, again, I wouldn't admit any of this stuff in as evidence in court necessarily, but it is cool. You know what I mean? And again, I have no idea why those phones didn't record. If
That
it
was
were
weird.
if it were a mechanical thing, like an actual like old tape deck where the heads weren't quite making contact or something, then you could go, okay, it was a mechanical issue. But
Right.
we're talking digital here.
Right.
Weird.
Talk to
Yeah.
me more about tape decks. I want to hear more about tape decks. I
Let's talk analog.
Let's
shall
talk
we?
8-track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, you lost me.
Those
I'm
those
just a
used to
baby.
change the channel. There used to be 4 channels, and then in halfway through a song, it would go and go to the other
Yeah.
channel.
Right.
In the middle of
and
a
you
song.
You can hear the other side, like
You can?
in
Right.
breaks and things like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got
That's
you. Yeah.
crazy. Ghost Dragons has a good point. That's a good sign, though. Like, we took pics of the same thing, but only one camera picked something up. I
Yeah.
think, like, and that's why I've kind of like in the extensive paranormal investigating that we've done. I've like kind of come to the realization that I always want to try to have more than one recording device at
Yeah.
a time.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
because like if you can't hear one thing, like there was one thing that I thought like, oh my God, was that another weird EVP? And then we listened to Piper's phone and we realized, no, it was just Piper. She said something quietly
Oh.
and you could hear it on
Yeah.
her phone, so that's why like it's always good to have multiple recording devices, like if
Yeah.
you can, just to compare them to.
And now you guys are gonna have to start wearing like GoPros on your forehead just to make
Totally
sure
will.
that you're fully documented. I have one.
I
I'll
do
wear it on
too.
my forehead.
There
Yeah,
you go. When you come up,
I have the body thing.
I was gonna
for
say,
it,
yes.
Me
it.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There
I
you
got
go.
the whole
Yeah.
kit. It came with, I bought like a combo thing, and it came
Yeah.
with like 100 pieces.
It's
I'm
You
basically
go
this is like
underwater.
yeah, it's super ancient at this point, so it's
I
probably
know.
like
So
mine's,
fun.
it's like first generation.
I have the
freaking
4.
GoPro.
Yeah.
I don't even.
They're up
it's
to
probably
9
the
now.
same.
9 or 10.
Wow! In my day, my GoPro was a 4.
oh,
Did you hear they're up to 9?
Are you making fun of my fucking age?
I do have a night vision camera though when it decides to work. Yeah, but
Ooh,
I haven't had a
never had
chance to
one.
really like use it. No, because we didn't use it like when we were at the inn.
I want to
But
get a good one of those.
I
They're like
did.
a
Do you see
grand.
my like?
so expensive. Yeah.
Did I show you my Chuck Montgomery back there? Can you see
No.
him? The ghost
Barely. I can barely see it.
right there. He's a ghost.
Put on
He's
your
a REM
readers.
pod. He's a REM pod. He lights up. His
Oh,
eyes,
yeah?
one is red, one is green. Yeah. And he lights
That's
up.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cute. He's really cute. We named him over the weekend at the live thing. Dave and Caitlin came up with a name. His name is Chuck Montgomery.
It's a good name. It was a team
It
effort.
is.
I like it.
He's got a little antenna. He pulled
You
it
do,
out.
yeah.
I feel like he's a doctor. I
That's
think he's
cool.
Dr. Chuck Montgomery.
Yes.
He's a
Yeah.
Professor Montgomery, yes.
he has a PhD in
Parapsychology.
yes.
Yes.
We should
Ghosties.
fashion little glasses to put on him.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I like
Sure.
that idea. He's very cute.
He's
very cute.
super cute. Making ghost hunting fun.
Right?
Super cute. That's what I like to do when I'm looking for ghosts. I want things to be super cute. I feel like
I
if it's
do.
not cute, I'm not in.
Do you
Well-
think that psychic guy is cute? That Henry guy, whatever his name is?
I don't know.
Oh, Tyler Henry?
Yeah.
No, he's like 12. No.
I don't know.
I
who you're talking
know.
about.
He's like a little boy.
I don't know
Yeah.
who you're talking about.
You don't?
Oh, okay.
He's
Wait, hold
interesting.
on.
He sweats like crazy when he does.
What's his
like,
name? Don't make fun of people who sweat like crazy.
Tyler
That's not a
Henry.
problem.
No, I get it. Because like when I do like Reiki on someone, I get very like it's gross, but I get very sweaty too. It's just
I
the
can't
energy. I
stand
think.
watching him though. Like it's such
the
bullshit.
sweat?
He's such a bullshitter.
He's
You
12 years old. How
He's-
is he not
Yeah.
12 years old?
He is
This?
awful.
No
Yeah.
thanks.
He looks
Yeah.
like Macaulay Culkin.
He looks like a
He
bullshitter.
does look like Macaulay Culkin. He also
does.
looks like he also looks like he is zero fun. He looks like
He isn't.
really- He looks like he's gonna be like, do you think that maybe we could
That's
hold
exactly
hands?
him. That's
Hold
him.
hands?
The
Yeah.
thing that I don't
That's how I
mind with him is that he always is like, so he's like, his show is, I think it's like celebrity,
Right.
Celebrity Medium or something like that, or like Hollywood Medium, maybe.
Yeah, he's like the Long Island psychic lady with the
but he
fingernails
does,
and the
like,
hair.
Oh, she's a
Celebrity.
peach. But
I love her.
he's like this
Yeah.
But he does it for like celebrities. He's like that in LA. But he always is like, oh, I don't know who this person is. Like he'll go there and he'll be like, oh, I had no idea who this person is. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
that's
right.
Beyonce. You knew
because
who
he's
she was. Like,
Yeah.
6 years old. Because he's 6 and he's literally like, I've never seen a TV show before because my mom would let me have a TV. What's an album? Oh, he was allowed to listen to music.
That reminds me of
person is at all.
He Looked Like a Man. Do you ever remember that show?
Oh, yes, and I'm not going to do it because it's wildly offensive.
It is?
Yeah, it's
It's
kinda.
comedy.
It's super comedy, but now we can't be funny because
He Looked
comedy.
Like a
We have the
Man. I
warning
love
at
that.
you have the warning at the beginning of the show. Like,
Oh, cool.
the humor
All right.
required.
Well,
What did he look like, Caitlin?
I can't. So
All right.
It's very specific. It's very for
he
me.
had the face and the eye and the...
So it's very specific for me because I have to start it with I had a client who in my hairdressing days, and she would every appointment was the same, and she would go, "How you do, girl?" And then she would, "How you do, girl? Oh, he looking like a man."
Oh my God.
She would like,
that's
"How you
funny.
do? How you do blow dry today for me, girl?" Right? Like that's literally.
Ah, yeah.
It's like it reminds me of like
Swan.
Angela
Yeah,
Johnson.
that's it.
It's
Do you like her
100%.
Do you want
This
long
one.
or short nail?
All you want to do?
Hi, honey.
do-
How your mom?
How
Yeah.
you do today?
The first thing, isn't it true? The first thing they ask you when you walk right in, they go, "Pick a color."
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
100%. How you do? You pick a color. You got boyfriend? No, seriously. But it's really like I just
Not
got
with
my
nails
done.
like yours.
I just got my nails done today, and it is not like that. They literally
Let's see.
it's just
I'll be the judge. Yeah, those are average.
they're fine.
They're
That's what I
lavender.
said.
What is
They're
that,
lavender.
mauve?
It's purple. It's ugly.
Oh, schnurple.
It was a bad mistake. It was a mistake. I was in a rush.
Why'd you
I was
do
like,
that?
I went that one, and then I
Oh.
was like, "Get me out of here! I don't want to be here." Because they yelled at me. They pressure you into picking a color. They're like, "Did you pick a color? Do you know what color you want? Did you pick your color? Here's your color."
Did you
You're
get
like,
your
"I
feet
don't even
done?
know." Yeah. What?
Okay.
That's extra money though.
Yeah, I wasn't going to ask.
That's extra, cost extra
Oh, is it extra
These-
money for me to see it or for you to get it?
Yeah.
for you to see it for
Come on.
both. This day and age, footfinder.com, don't you know? That's a whole. There are women out there making a fortune. It's a real thing.
I know.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You
Oh,
would
You can
know.
like
I'm not
So
only a
many-
member,
right.
I'm also a client. No.
Subscribe to my Footfinder. This episode brought to you by Footfinder, where we all try to make money to pay our bills. Thank
the
you.
link to Caitlin's Foot Finder is down below in the description.
We
I
step on the
will-
little man.
That's her username.
That's it.
Little man.
It's a little do. How you do, girl? That's how it goes. I can't do it without that. I miss her.
That's awesome.
I used to be able to do Swan. I used to. That's crazy. I can't do it anymore.
He looking like a man.
Oh no. He had the face and it looked like this, right? That's how she. I can't do it anymore, but he had the face and it like this, right?
when
Then
comedy
she would
was
do the
funny.
face. Oh God,
Yeah, that's when we could be funny.
my
No,
urethra
we
hurts.
can't.
No.
No, we
can't
be
hear.
funny.
It's a safe,
Well, we can hear.
safe space. We're all
Is
friends.
it? It's a safe space until
Safe fetish. Safe
What's our safe word?
bananas.
foot fetish? Yeah.
Foot fetish is not a
It's
safe
two
word.
words.
That's a fun word. Two different things. That's a trigger. That's a go.
to go.
Comedy was funny. Come on.
You love us.
Love it. You love it.
What? You don't like to be places where you're randomly talking about paranormal stuff and then you start talking about weird
Mad
fetish?
TV.
Mad
foot
TV and
fetish.
fetishes.
Come on
That's
now.
where I like to be. It's like
I
it's
used-
like literally a look at what my brain looks like. That's how my brain works. It's constantly. It's just literally like, oh, ghosts, but foot fetishes. But also, what am I gonna have for dinner? And then it's like, I wonder how my grandma's doing. Oh, she's dead. And then like, there's like all of these things everywhere.
Yep.
All
The whole time you're talking, my eyes just go straight to Lou Elizondo's fat head. Like
I
that's
know.
all-
Look at him.
Like, oh
See,
my
I need to-
god,
that
it's
looks
so
like-
like
I need to put my-
ginormous. You do.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
What did I miss?
Yeah.
We're just laughing at the chicken. The
I stepped on the other one.
Yeah.
Does
The
anybody know
other
what?
one.
I thought
Your
these
whole
used to.
floor. My brain just envisioned your entire floor being covered in chickens, the rubber chickens.
I
where
ate
it's
most
just-
of them.
Yeah. Oh. So those the little?
I thought
Whoa.
these used to be called I thought these were Benoit balls, but they're not. They're something
different,
else.
isn't it?
Benoit balls is something very different.
I know. That's what I thought these were. My dad gave this to me when
Those
he
are
came.
large, and that's
These are big.
for Benoit. For
I thought these were normal size for those.
You don't know what those are. Do you know what Benoit balls are?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I usually am one to educate the masses, but I'm not doing it today. So
No, you don't know.
See you later.
We'll have
No,
a.
I get it.
It's
But I
bad.
didn't know if you guys ever seen. I
No,
forget the
yeah.
name of these,
I can't remember.
but they
Hold
make
on.
noise.
Let me use my brain.
And you're supposed to
they're-
do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah, you twist them in your hands.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta like this.
That's
Hold on.
Like David Bowie.
That's it.
Hold on.
Hold on. Subscribe to my Benoit Balls account.
that's listed
Ready?
under her foot fetish account.
Nice.
All right, I put them back in my purse.
I like that those were easily.
Good, they do. They come in a box. See.
They do. I remember
Right.
those very clearly.
They missed the boat on that one. They should have shipped them in a little velvet purse.
Oh,
Yes, a
hilarious.
little sack.
Little sack.
Velvet
satchel.
A sack. Satchel Page. That was a pitcher. Baseball. Yankees.
Thanks for
Dodgers.
clarifying. Thank you. I don't do sports.
So Rich, you've got EVPs to comb through, right?
No.
No?
No, I
Maybe.
didn't listen to him.
So he might have
Might have
potentially.
it.
Oh,
Okay.
did you? I thought you meant today. No, I don't today, but
No.
I will listen to them tonight
Okay.
for sure. Because I'll.
Where did you go?
He just here, same place. I wanted to see if I can get more voices coming through.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know what time it was. I can't remember, like 2 a.m. And I just woke up. I fell asleep. And then I just had this urge to do that. And for no reason. So I did it. And it got super cold. And I'm not kidding. I never had it happen that way. But I was literally, you could hear me shivering because it got that cold that quick. And then it went away.
Weird.
Yeah, it was bizarre. And I've never had that happen. And I said, "Are you here? I feel cold. You know, if you're here, I was asking all great questions again. So we'll see what the best questions ever.
I was gonna say, please.
I
my
asked the best questions of any paranormal investigator. The best. I have the best ghosts. The best.
What-
Right.
Outstanding.
No,
Very good people. Good dead people. Sorry, Dave. You were trying to say.
No. I liked your. I think you played it for us last time.
Oh, the water bottle one.
Yeah. Did you move my
Oh.
water bottle? That one was
That was
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a definite
Do
like.
you want to hear it again?
Yes, I do
Yeah,
actually.
he's been talking about it all week.
All right. Let me get it out. Let me whip this out.
Whipping out your
Go for
water
it.
bottle. This is
Excuse me
it's YouTube, sir.
while I whip this out.
YouTube, sir.
I know. I'm going to whip this out.
Huh.
All right. Oh, you
He's
can't
breaking
see
out the hubbity bubbity over there. Let's get
Hubbity-bubbity.
it.
Aye,
I'm on it.
aye, aye. Here it is. Oh, no, wrong one. Deet, 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 deet. There it is. Oh, no. Richie. Yep, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I'm sorry. No. What? Oh,
He's
my
got a
God.
whole bunch of water bottle videos on his computer. He's looking. He's like,
Yeah, I do. There was, when I did them, I had
Kidding.
I did 3 at one time. No,
"Don't
you're
get
right. You're-
defensive." Yeah, I do. I really do. You want to see it? We can watch it. I promise. It's real.
I feel
I
very
don't have.
We're all just like,
I know.
Here it is. Okay. I have to go to the end.
We need the Jeopardy music right now as we
Yeah.
wait. Oh, you really jazzed it up.
and extra beats in there. Yeah, I like it.
You can tell I've done that before, obviously.
This is
All
really
right.
you rehearse in the shower every day.
Yeah.
That's your warm-up.
Huh. I know. I forgot where it was. My bash. Here we
Ghost
go.
Dragon never been there.
I don't know. Ghost Dragons, have you ever been to Helltown?
Are you talking to me?
No,
Yeah.
Ghost Dragons asked if we went to Helltown. He said you showed up late.
I'm freaking out. I don't remember what video it was.
No.
It's a good one.
I thought
No,
it was
that's-
that.
That's that middle-aged brain kicking in right there, Richie.
I know it is. You have to remind me.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Not
look
old
like a-
timers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I'm going to get it. I'll figure it out again. Oh, here it is. I got it. All right.
Oh, Ghost Dragon says
Oh.
yes, he has been there.
Oh, I want stories.
Here we go.
I know.
Yeah.
Ghost Dragons also saw Dave. I know I've said this before, but I find this amazing. One day I came on and was just playing Dave's music, like, because I was bored in the middle of the day. And so I was like, I'm just going to play Dave's music because everybody likes it, right? And I played an old song from when he was in a band from when we first met. Like, you were 17, right?
Oh.
And so I was like, this is from an old band. Like, they were really popular in Dayton, the Time Goblins. And Ghost Dragon's like, I saw them. It's like, what?
Small world.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Lynn, you basically were just like an old radio DJ. You're like, and now, next up, we're gonna play this. So this next song's from a really old band. We're called the Time Goblins.
Like Casey Kasem.
Yeah. Coming
We
in
gotta-
at number 10.
Number 10.
We've got a love dedication. This one's coming in from Alaska. All right, here, I got the video up.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. See it. Oh, wait, do you have it? Sorry, I gotta do something, don't I?
Get it
Okay.
up. Bow, bow, bow. All right, now everybody shush. Let me explain. So I just heard my water bottle go boop, like that. And I said, was that you who touched the water bottle? And then you'll hear, no. All right, you ready? In 3, 2, and gush. That's what it was. Did you try grabbing one of my bottles? God, I wish it was louder though.
It's
I
so
can hear it.
good though.
Let me
Hear
go
it,
back.
yeah.
See? All right, here. Oh, I'm turning up my volume here by accident. All right. Let me mute me. I heard it.
Yeah.
One of my bottles was. Did you try grabbing one of my bottles?
Yes.
That's
So
what it
good.
was.
It is good.
Bottles moving. That's what it was. Did you try grabbing one of my bottles? Try grabbing one of my bottles? Grabbing one of my bottles?
It's so good.
It's so good.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the end of it. And
See,
have you ever gotten anything else like that since?
Yes. Not
Yes.
since, but I've got plenty of EVPs, yeah.
See, that's cool because, there's nobody else in there with you. You don't have wind noise because you're
Mhm.
inside. There's no.
Movement of your microphone.
And
There's no
sadly,
hubbity bubbity going on.
there isn't any
alright?
hubbity bubbida. I love saying that.
It's a really fun.
I don't think I've ever said it.
It's a good
really,
one.
Well,
It is
I've said
good.
it about 47,000 times since we started. So
It's really good.
I'm gonna say it tomorrow at work.
It's amazing. I like it.
Yeah, that I do have, like I mentioned last time we were here, EVPs of a young girl. I got EVPs of old people at a cemetery. It
How do you know
sounded
they're
like-
old?
yeah. Well, you could tell
How?
because she goes, "Who are you?" Like that. You could hear an old lady say, "Who are you?" And it sounded like, and then an old man later on says, "Who is he, dear?" Like that, and you could barely hear it, but you could hear him say, "Who is he, dear?" And
It's
it
like a
sounded like two old
conversation.
people.
Yeah. It's
Like we had at Melody. We had that. Like it was a couple talking. I think I told the story where they like messed with my garlic bread, and then we got on and we were just like,
That's a
I
crime.
didn't tell you this
I
story.
know.
That's a GD crime. That's a goddamn crime. You don't mess with a person's garlic bread.
All right,
That's
let me
all
tell
I
you
have
the
to
story.
say.
Okay, so we were at this, and I was messing with this app.
This is fun. Yeah.
And I was like, I just figured it was just like nothing. But like, so I was messing with it while we were at this app, and it's this old, I don't even know how old it is. Do you know, like Melody? It's got to be old. It looks like it's from at least the 70s, maybe the 60s. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, they have amazing, amazing bread there, right? So we were talking, so I'd like pull this app on, and all of a sudden these voices started coming out of it. And I'm like, what the? And so now we're just talking, we're waiting for our food, right? And so Dave's like, oh, do you guys like the bread here too? And I'm like, that's just like mean. They can't eat the bread. They're dead. And so then like we turned it off because our food is coming, right? And I had gotten breakfast, and the woman was like, and I had ordered the biscuits, which also delicious. And so she was like, oh, we're all out of the biscuits. Do you want me to bring you some toast, some of our fresh toast? And I was like, yeah, that's perfect. Fine, no problem. So keep in mind, I have breakfast, right? So I'm eating the toast, and I'm like, something's a little off. Like, it's like I put like apple butter on it, and I'm like, this is like very garlicky. And I'm like, and there was another piece. I'm like, try this. Does this taste like garlic bread to you? And I was like, why would she have brought me garlic bread? And so he was just like, that's garlic bread. He tried it. I'm like, it's because you asked him about the bread. You asked the ghost about the bread. They fucked with my bread. And so, so then we turned it back on, right? And we're laughing, and I'm like, did you mess with my bread? And like, what did it do? I can't remember now. It like laughed, or it did something. There was like a laugh. Oh no, it was a laugh. Right when I turned it on, there was a laugh. And I'm like, did you mess with my bread? I'm like, that's pretty funny if you did. And then you hear like, sorry. It was like a guy, it's same guy's voice the whole time. You hear sorry. And then And then so we're like laughing, right? Because you can hear this real time. It's one of those apps that you can like hear it. It's not a ghost box, but similar. And then like at the end, you hear a woman's voice go, busted. And we're like, what? What is happening? It was great.
Yeah, it was fun. And I ate the garlic bread because it was good.
It was good.
It's a very Italian breakfast, and I would love that. Now I'm like really pissed that I have never in my life been like, you know what's going to be great with these eggs? Garlic bread. And I was really upset about it.
Yeah. Wouldn't recommend it with the apple butter.
No.
It was delicious.
No. So, but that was fun. But I have a question on those apps and things like that. So how many people think that those apps are just kind of designed to sort of generate random stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know enough.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've tried many of them just to see.
Have you tried? I think this one was Ghost Tube. Have you tried that one?
I don't know. It sounds like I have though.
It's a
I
newer
think I
one,
have.
It's
Ghost
a
Tube.
New? Really?
That sounds I don't know how new. Like maybe within like the past year. I'm gonna say it's another.
Then I would have seen it.
Channel. It's a paranormal channel. Amy's Crypt. They created it. And so I was just kind of like, I'll just try it. But it was just like weird because it was. I normally am very like kind of like I don't know about those things too, but it was like answering the questions, like it was responding to us, which was kind of weird.
Is it this? Because I do have it. If it's this black, I have that. I used to have it. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. So it was just kind of weird. I was like laughing and then sorry, and then you hear the woman like busted. It was like a married couple like talking. She's like, "You dumbass, you just got busted."
Yeah.
That's like, cool though. I mean, it's like it went along with the conversation and what was happening. That's really cool.
It's really cool. But don't mess with the man's bread.
No, you can't. Look how mad you got over that. Wow, you love bread.
The Melody Ghost.
You don't?
With our
it's good bread. It's good bread.
Garlic bread's my favorite. One of my favorite breads.
It was delicious, but not with apple butter. Again, not a great combo. No. See? No, not good. Second piece was good. Yeah. You had that. You ate it.
Right? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
The ghost put apple butter on your thing?
No, I did because I didn't know it was garlic bread. It was supposed to just be regular toast.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So I'm slathering. I'm like, ooh, apple butter, delicious. Slathering it on, and then I'm like,
she's like, this is not good.
I'm like, this is weird.
But so the Melody Ghost got her. But I'm sure
it's your fault.
I can almost guarantee if you talk to any of the staff members that have been there for forever.
Oh, that place looks haunted.
that they probably had some experiences, I'm sure. But It's a good place. They make their own bread there and everything.
It's
good stuff.
delicious. It's delicious.
Make your own garlic bread. Maybe
Mhm.
The bread, you can buy the bread by the like loaf.
Yep.
It's so like it's
this
delicious.
episode brought to you by garlic bread with apple butter at what's the name of the place?
Melody.
At Melodies, where the ghosts will fuck with your bread.
The
Yeah.
ghosts with the loafs.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yes, Stu, we are still live.
Oh yeah, we are.
I like to recycle jokes.
So that was interesting. So what are your favorite, because you've done a lot more paranormal investigating than we have. I've grown up with the paranormal, but like never like until more recently, I'd say in the past few years. But like, what is your favorite like tools to use when you like go investigating ghosts?
I like this question, and I don't know why.
I'll tell you, the greatest tool of all.
The worst.
Not the
You're
direction
the
you thought your like pointing finger was gonna go, but
It goes like the greatest tool
the
of
tool
all.
of all.
Yeah,
Right here.
Yes.
I can't lie. No, you know what the greatest tool of all is? My favorite is the tripod,
That's
the
what they call
handheld
it?
That's what
tripod.
they call it. Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Heard that
I walked right into that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like college.
let me grab my Benoit bowls here.
before. Okay.
You know,
Tripod. So what's
my
tripod?
favorite thing, actually, it's right. One of my favorite is this sack I have.
Tell me about your satchel. Let's hear more about your satchel.
Sack with your balls. We got it. Yeah.
Yeah, this
breaking it
is.
out.
I'll open it up.
Can we please, in the description of today, can we write Richie shows us his balls and sack?
His sack. It's this.
What is that? Is that a a magnifying?
It's a lens attachment to my camera,
Oh.
and it gets you, 3 times closer. But
Nice.
this thing changed everything for me.
How so?
Well, because when I first got into the field, I did not have this. And I thought I was seeing things that were really cool until I bought this SOB, and it ruined everything because I saw
Oh.
that the dots were planes, the lights were planes, the other things were
Wow.
balloons.
Got you. We're talking UFOs. Okay, got you.
Yeah,
got
not ghosts. I mean,
I was
this was my favorite. Well, I'm mainly a ghost hunter, but I'm getting into a UFO hunter. Duh. God, I hate me. So yeah, so I have a Mel meter. I've got the box, the spirit box. I've got the thing that detects the thermals and all that. The
it's
heat.
super technical. Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got
Do you have
they're
an
all the
case
batteries and all these things are oxidized or whatever you call it,
there? Oh yeah.
because I haven't used them in years. And then I moved here, and now I have the May House and other places.
I know. now you're
Ripley's. I'm gonna go to Ripley's with Caitlin.
Yep.
awesome.
Let's
I'm
do it.
jealous. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be super fun.
We're gonna go next month. Can you make it? Good. I'll see you there.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to go for my birthday,
When's your birthday?
March 10th.
Happy birthday. Let's go the end of March.
We'll go to the end. It'll be the end of
Yeah.
my life, though. That'll be the last thing I do.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, we'll
I'll
go
probably-
ghost hunt. That'd
yeah.
be so
You
much
guys are gonna
fun.
haunt us.
Oh, hopefully.
That'll be so much fun because it's a legitimate ghost hunt at Ripley's mansion or
Super
one of the
fun.
mansions they bring you to.
That's
I've never
crazy.
been.
Me neither. It's going to be amazing, though. They say it's
That-
amazing. So
I've
They
heard
say
it.
who's they? I
The
always want to
people-
know who they is.
the lady at the counter said it.
The
She would know.
She's
the
a
commercial I saw her on public television told
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, but it sounded great.
That's awesome. I just found out we were like an hour and a half from Bobby Mackey's, and I think
Yeah, I wanna
like
go
3
there.
hours.
What?
from Freaky
Yeah.
Hills. Yes.
I'm coming to Ohio, bro. I got it. I'm coming this
Yeah.
summer.
Oh my God, that'd be
Come on
great
out.
to go there.
Yeah.
No, it'd be fine. Just come with us.
Seriously.
Like the demons aren't gonna like us because for one, especially if Caitlin's with me, like we will never be serious. So they will be like, "Oh,
I'm super serious about demons. I love them.
I know.
I can't be serious.
As our
I wanna
head
be
shakes
sober.
no.
I've never been serious a day in my life. I don't really think it could happen. It's just not something that I'm.
The last time I tried to be serious, everybody laughed at me. So
that's pretty much what happens.
Well,
to me
see,
too.
there you go. Now, Ghost Dragons has been there twice.
Where? Bob Mackey's?
Bobby Mackey's, yeah. I want to go there. And then and
WTF.
Waverly Hills. And Waverly Hills, I want to go.
What a Stu.
Oh, yeah.
They already ran.
What?
I only want to go to Bobby Mackey's if we can dress like ghost adventurers and just make fun of Zach Baggins the whole time.
I've got the Zach Bagans glasses.
I have the pants. So the big freaking black camel cargo pants.
Cargo pants.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a pair so we match.
I'll tweeze my eyebrows.
Yeah,
And then your
we
hair.
just gotta walk in there and go, bro,
Bro.
dude,
I totally felt something just touch my nut.
Did you?
Dude.
And how about, and then he goes, stop running.
Yeah. Stop it.
He tells everybody else to do shit, and then he's the first one to be bullshit.
He's a
I hate that.
wuss.
He is. He's a spoiled little
huge
bitch.
wuss. Yeah, I can't.
He is. He was born pretty much, in a rich family and everything.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
done
obsessed
well for
with that
himself.
show because of how hilarious it is. It's so funny.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
And then
It's like-
Aaron's face in every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, especially in the beginning.
It's always
Is
in
it-
night vision too, so it's always like way worse because it's just like this clip of Aaron who's in night vision. It's awful. That poor guy.
I like
Talk
that.
about it's like an abusive relationship. That's what it feels like. You're
It
watching
really is.
an abusive relationship. Yeah.
He's gotten better though. He stands up more now. But
And Zach's gotten better, actually.
yeah, he has.
He
He's-
has. Over the last 5 years, I thought he's changed. He might have been getting a lot of people saying, you're an asshole. You need to
I
change
think
it.
it was the Demon House because I
Oh.
noticed after he did the Demon House, that documentary, like he's chilled out quite a bit.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah,
also why
you
he
might
had to
be
wear
right.
the glasses.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, he has an eye problem. He's
Yeah,
going
from the
blind.
Demon
Yeah.
House. It's from being after the Demon House had happened while it was there.
He wasn't born with that?
No.
No,
Oh, shit.
it's really
Yeah.
weird.
Isn't it true eventually he'll be blind, right? Like
I
blurry
don't
blind,
know.
like legally blind. He's legally blind now.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
so. I think
His
there's something
glasses
there.
are like Coke bottles. Have you ever seen
Why does
Yeah.
Legally Blind make me think of Legally Blonde? And it's just
Yeah,
like an
me too.
alternate.
every time.
It's like an
Never.
alternate version of it where it's just like some really almost blind person who's going to law school.
Right.
I could be a lawyer. And then
I just watched that movie. I can't believe you brought that up. That's so good.
I love
That's the
why.
parallel universe theory.
It is. 2 days
my
ago.
God.
I love her. She was so good in that.
I so want
Oh,
this
yeah.
to happen. Bobby's was a place that I watched a guy pee his pants because he got 3 scratches on his back.
I'm gonna
I
pee
want
my
that to
pants
happen in front of me.
for fun. I will pee my pants there for you, Lynn. If that's what
do.
you want.
Yes, I
Just-
do.
I just have to laugh really hard or sneeze or cough. So
right,
I
just
will-
fill
will-
those cargo pants out.
As long as
Yeah.
you've got those black cargo pants on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fill those pockets full of with
Right.
pee.
Hold on, let me write this down.
Yeah.
This is good for when we go on our ghost hunt.
Yeah.
Peas or pants on what? How do you
Yeah,
pee? Just coughing, sneezing,
laughing. Anything that you would take Dayquil for, It will also make me.
sniffling, sneezing, coughing,
Yes.
aching. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuffy head fever because you're scared medicine.
Yeah.
Stupid.
See, Richie can do his New York accent. You can do the Boston accent. It'd be like a match
Oh,
made in heaven.
God.
Perfect.
Ghosts
Maybe
will
it's
hate
so
us.
Bad, bro. It's gonna be
Amazing.
wicked bad, bro. It'll
I'm
be
so
so
jealous.
bad. We're
So
wicked.
jealous.
I want to go to Myrtle Plantation.
Yes, me too. Oh, let's
Okay,
plan a trip.
let's go
I
there.
so want to
We
go
should.
there.
Big
So
time.
I love. Okay, I have a timeshare in New Orleans. 1 year, we're all gonna go. It's got 2 rooms.
Please.
Yes. and we'll
Promise
go
me
tomorrow.
that. I am going with
Yes.
you. Sorry,
Yeah,
Dave.
100%.
Have you ever
Dave,
been
we
to
got to
New
go.
Orleans?
We're all
Have you ever
going.
been there? It's so good.
I've never been there. I'm not that
Oh,
far
me
away
neither.
now.
Definitely
I've never
gonna
been either.
We're
I've been
definitely
trying to
gonna
hook
go.
onto your trips every year, and every year I'm like, I fucking can't go.
I
and
know.
something
Last year
else
we didn't
happens.
go, and this year we're not going. But like
I know.
we will go. We will do it. We will do it.
Yeah.
Yes, because that
Yeah.
would be so much. I want to go to Myrtle's too, so bad. So yes,
Going on adventures together.
Yeah, that would be
Oops,
awesome.
that's the song. That's the song to our video.
When I was in St. Augustine and around December,
Mhm.
we thought of maybe I was going to go into that St. Augustine lighthouse that's really haunted,
Yeah.
but it was so crowded there. It's
Really?
amazing. Well, yeah, it's a museum, and
Yeah.
there was a 6-hour wait.
Ew.
So
For a lighthouse?
yeah,
Like, I
and
get
they
it's a
don't.
museum, but it's a lighthouse.
And then you gotta like walk up a lot of stairs, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's,
come
I think
on.
like 300 stairs or so.
No thanks.
No.
Oh wow.
I don't want to see anything that bad. There's nothing in the world that I would.
What if somebody carried you?
That's fine.
Yeah.
And there you go. Eventually, we'll make it there.
Just like a piggyback? I'm like,
Yeah, I was
go
gonna say.
faster! I
No,
need
no,
to-
you're gonna have one of those baby seats. You'll be in front of me, and then
Oh,
I'll
yes.
put you in here.
Like when
Honestly,
a baby Bjorn.
Yeah, and then you just do this, and you'll be like, and then you'll
It's
be
my
behind me
dream.
with your head doing this.
and just my legs dangling in the front,
Yeah.
Be
Kicking
like
everybody
one of those
behind
swinging
us.
them. Yeah,
She's short enough. She'll fit. She'll be fine.
I'm pretty small.
How tall are you?
Guys-
5'8"?
5'2".
You're 5'2"?
Yeah.
You look so tall.
Oh well, that's a lie. The camera
That's
adds
crazy.
6 inches apparently.
I'm
The camera-
4'11".
I'm the tall one out
I'm
of the two.
4'11".
I am. But I'm
That's
5'9"
nice.
with my hair.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm
the
still
tall
short
one.
for a man. I'm too average. I'm the
I'm
most
just-
average guy
I'm a
there
little,
is.
I'm a little small.
Well, how tall are you, Rich?
5'9".
Don't worry about it. 5'8", 9, 5'9". I was gonna
Wow.
say 5'18".
Hey, you're
That's-
taller than I am.
That's true.
I lied. I'm 5'2".
5'2".
Same.
That's why I was excited. No,
You want to share pants?
Sure.
We have the same
Careful.
inseam.
I don't know. Are women's clothing
I
made
wear
for
men's
men?
clothes.
You do? I wear
Sometimes.
women's. Perfect.
Sweet.
There you go.
This G-string I'm wearing is brand new, and you know when they're new,
Woo!
yeah, when they're new, they're like chaffy a little bit.
Yeah,
so it
it's
hasn't
weird.
been washed.
Yeah.
I should have
Get a
washed
quick
it
man.
first. What if somebody tried it on?
It's like rough on the taint.
Got your
The
G
taint a problem.
man.
Oh, I hate that word.
You hate the word taint.
It's a
Yes.
great word.
It's not.
It's a fun word.
It
It's
is.
a fun one.
Yeah, it's a
Lynn-
fun place.
Lynn
What
hates
about-
really fun words.
Taintable
Don't
region.
like the word. Stop.
Oh, taintal region, Dave. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What did you just say? Taintal
Tainted-
region.
Dave
Yeah.
said taintal region, and that I really want a T-shirt. That's a band name. That is a great band name.
That's a good
Yes.
name.
Okay, that's funny. That is funny.
We are taintal region. No, taintal region.
Tainted region.
Taintal region with our debut album.
Taint.
Torpedo
it.
Mondo.
That's
That's
this G-string hurts. That's their number one hit. This G-string chafes.
right.
Oh my
Chaffy
God.
G-string.
String tuned to
Because he's wearing a Chaffy G-string. Chaffy. Chaffy. Chaffy.
That's it.
Everybody
Dave-
G-string. Chaffy G-string.
Dave, we're gonna need you to write that.
on it.
I'll
We
come
are
there.
intro
I'll,
next week.
we'll record it. I'll do my hardcore voice. It's gonna be number one hit.
What does this mean? Dogface says, make sure you have a shower tonight, Richie, or you'll be scratching all night.
Well,
It means you're a dirty
Oh, my
G-string.
chafe.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
dirty store-bought unwashed G-string that you were
They're
talking
from-
about.
They're from the
Violet's
mail.
basement. They're from Violet's basement. Does anyone even know what that is? Is that a
No.
Boston thing?
It must be.
Filey's basement. I think it is. I think it's a Massachusetts thing. Yeah. I don't
I
even
was
know
from
if
the Passion Palace.
Passion Pal
They have a
from
place
Hampton on Route
called
1.
Pleasurables over here too. Go
That's
get your
dope.
Pleasurables, and they have little panties in the window, and it shows like somebody looks like they're about to bite it because you could eat them.
Stop
Edible
it.
one. Yeah.
Stop. Like
That's
is it
not
like
the
a fruit
window.
roll up? Is that the consistency of edible panties?
Yes.
Is it like a fruit roll up?
100%. Yes, it is a fruit.
It is. It is.
Yes.
It's
It's like,
Yeah.
and then they have them. They sell them for men. They're like fruit by the foot, so you can just
Oh.
like bite the.
Oh,
I'm kidding. That was a joke.
see where they did that? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you remember the ones that had
Is it banana flavored?
the juice in the middle?
wait. What'd you say, Dave?
Yeah, they were like squirter things.
What?
Am I crazy?
Gushers!
Right?
Gushers!
No, wait. What is he saying?
And stop.
He's talking about gushers, fruit gushers.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
But we call them squirters, which is hilarious.
I
Squirters
know what a
is better.
squirter.
Well,
Yeah,
I know.
I
I
know.
don't know.
I'm
Guess
sure
it.
you
Wait,
do.
wait. What is
But-
it though?
A fruit gusher is literally a gummy, disgusting.
Oh, and then you bite it,
Oh,
and it.
yes,
and it's
yeah.
got
Got
the
it.
juice in it.
Gross,
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah,
Yeah, you remember those? They're
I
squirters.
like it. The juice.
Fruit
Yeah.
squirters. We're gonna call them that.
I like it.
You like it? The juice?
I like
Don't you remember that? Saturday Night Live. You like
Yeah.
it the juice? He like it the juice. You want the more juice? She like it the juice. You like it the juice? Yes, I like it the juice. She like it the juice. You know, and everybody's because a woman like it the juice. So
Oh my
stupid.
God, it's sweating.
Chris Farley, whatever.
So good.
I'm gonna wake
The
up
juice.
tomorrow. My channel's just gonna be non-existent.
Yeah.
We started the show saying I like it the juice tonight too. Didn't I say that? What's that?
Are you,
Did you?
did you
Where'd
just
they go?
hallucinate? Did you hallucinate?
Who's
You
saying
all
that?
right?
Who's saying what?
Am I live? No, I'm kidding. So about these EVPs.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't know. I really want to get more into it. I've never really done it. I've never really tried to record EVPs because I don't have the attention span and I can't be quiet. I can't be quiet long enough. It's just a real known fact that I literally, you ask a question and then you have to be quiet, which is the hard part for me because I'd be like, hey, yo, ghost, did you ever like do the thing? No, you haven't? You don't want to talk to me? That's cool. I'm going to talk to myself.
You never give him a chance to answer.
No, I can't shut the fuck up. It's a problem.
That's the hardest part for me.
It's so hard to be quiet. You like think you're quiet for like 3 minutes, but it's really been 3 seconds. And you're
Right.
just like, it's painful.
Oh.
It's Lulu the potato dog.
Is that Lulu?
Yeah.
That's Lulu.
What's that? It's
3
accurate.
dogs at once.
She's like, it's actually really accurate.
She's getting excited.
Grunting.
Yeah, oh yeah. She's
She was so small when she was a baby.
She was. She could fit in your hand.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Just
well,
died.
you know, I mean, she's done rubbed her corn shoot all over me, so she,
Aw. I told you it's the Kalamata Olive stamp of approval.
It is. Yeah.
she's going ape shit right now. Okay, hang on.
Well, we
give
got
her,
her all.
give her a treat or something to shut her up.
She needs a treat.
He knows. She's got this tactic. Like, if I'm just really annoying, they'll give me something. And we did because she's really annoying.
That's my life motto.
Yeah.
I try to do that in life too.
Yeah.
If I'm really annoying, I'll just be
Like,
really
you'll just
annoying
get
until
what-
somebody
get whatever you want.
gives me a drink. Usually, it's like you're like, all right, I'm just gonna be really annoying until somebody gives me whatever it is that I want.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't work.
No.
But I'm gonna keep trying.
What do you want?
I don't actually want anything. I just want like a dirty martini and like a meatball. That's really like it.
Mom! Meatballs, quick!
Serious. That's I'm simple. I'm a simple gal.
So is it like separate, or are we talking like a meatball martini, like a dirty meatball?
not a meatball? Not like I don't want the meatballs all in the martini. I would like
okay.
consume a meatball while I'm drinking a dirty martini.
You like
That's
the
really
meatball, huh?
what I do.
Good.
I'm hungry. I think I'm hungry.
I know,
That's
we're
what's
like,
like,
I'm starving too.
yeah, I would love a meatball right now.
Man's got to eat.
Yeah. Well, you know what, guys? I think it's about that time.
Probably is.
Yeah,
No, it is.
it is.
You thought I was going to say no. That was fun.
Yes,
Yeah, it's always fun.
it is. It is.
It was nice
Was-
being on here for the last time.
No.
Stop.
No.
Yeah, he's done.
No,
with
I
it.
know I ruined it. I could
No.
tell it took
Richard-
everybody.
He's
What?
he's over it. He's
Yeah,
over
I-
it.
You gotta,
It's okay.
you gotta come back. Gotta come back.
No, I need people to tell me I did good, so I feel confident.
You're awesome. You know
Aw,
that.
you good
Yay!
boy.
I don't believe you.
He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? He's doing a good job. He's a good job. Oh, he did so good today. He gets a treat. It's a meatball.
Oh, I love Richie. Richie and I used to be on the Spaced Out Radio roundtables together.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What'd we do?
We were on the Spaced Out Radio roundtables.
Oh,
together.
yeah, that's right. And I didn't even know it was you.
I know, right? For like 6 times. Like 6
Every
episodes.
time I'm like, who is this
You're
person?
like, oh, nice to meet you. I was like,
Nice.
Yeah. No, finally, I was like, you've met me like 6 times now. That's before
Yeah,
I
you
even had
did
my
say
show.
that.
That was a method I used to use for people that I didn't like.
Right.
Whenever I was around them, I would just introduce myself to them again every time.
So
And then after like the 5th time, they'd be like, "Oh, we met yesterday. We've met before." I'm like, "Oh, I must not remember." And then just
You
like
know,
walk away.
It's
Like,
the
just see
worst.
you later. Yeah.
You know when
it's
we
fun.
bonded? You know when we bonded, Richie? Do you remember?
No.
And there was one episode where somebody was saying that.
Oh, I remember that.
I
The
ate
last
babies
time
for
I was
breakfast.
on there.
No. Was it the last time where they said I ate?
No,
babies for
no, that
breakfast?
wasn't.
This
Oh,
time.
ate breakfast for dinner?
No, I ate babies for breakfast.
I don't remember.
It was a good bonding experience. So
How come I don't remember?
I don't know.
That was 2 years ago, probably.
It was
That's
a while
why.
ago, at least. Yeah, it was a while ago.
I'll remember later.
Yeah. Then you'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's how it happens with me. I've got to go find the episode. That's what I'm going to do.
It's not that exciting, really. It was like someone in the chat was just like, Lynn eats babies for breakfast.
I don't know. It
Do
sounds
you?
a little familiar,
I mean,
but
they're tender, you know.
oh yeah, that's like lamb.
Mhm.
Or wait, what's baby lamb? A ewe?
Veal.
No,
that's
lamb.
sheep.
Lamb is the baby.
Lamb is the
Oh,
baby.
lamb is the baby sheep, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's a
It's
ewe?
like- it's a
goat.
female sheep. No, it's a female sheep. Like grown ass woman sheep.
Okay, I got it. What? Wait,
I'm a grown ass woman sheep. My
I
name's
thought
you.
I thought a ewe was a baby sheep.
Wrong.
No, that's the lamb.
Sheeps don't have babies. That's like babyception. That's a baby's baby. That doesn't work.
What?
Wait, a sheep is I'm drunk.
It's a female sheep. I just looked it up.
A
I'm
ewe
not
is
drunk. You.
EWE.
Hey, you.
Me?
Thank you. Yes, somebody. Truthertainment is right. Yes. So mutton
Mutton.
is like
Mutton.
grown up lamb.
It's
Sheep.
very tough too.
Yeah, that's why you get lamb.
Mm.
You know.
Ugh.
Jerry hated mutton.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
No idea who that is.
I never watched Seinfeld. I know. It's
You didn't?
I'm sorry.
I don't even know you anymore.
Listen.
I wasn't a
kid.
huge watcher, but when I did catch an episode, I always thought it was
Wrong with
funny.
you people.
I agree, and I was not. I'm a little teeny tiny bit younger.
I know you were
I
like
just
little-
missed it.
Gotta rub it in, don't
You
you?
gotta rub it in, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna die first, so I just need to make sure.
Have you ever seen the
Sassy
movie
beavers.
Airplane?
Yes.
Oh God.
That's what I
Surely.
thought. There we go.
You've seen the
Don't
movie.
call me Shirley.
Right.
Surely you must be kidding. Yes, I have. Yes.
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
Have you ever seen a grown man naked? Do you like it when Scraps rubs up and down your leg?
I love that
When
movie.
comedy
I
was
speak
funny.
jive. Huh?
When
Right.
comedy was funny. Oh my
It
It
God.
was
was.
so good. Man, I haven't watched that movie forever. We'll have to watch it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to know that whole scene with the jive scene.
Oh, my
Check it,
God.
Flood. The bro was on. The pilot was laid to the bone home, but the folks was freaking Jack. And then I can't remember the rest.
Oh, the drinking problem.
Oh yeah. That's so stupid. Everybody he talked to committed suicide right next to him. He would start telling his love story. You know, we met when then they get all pissed. One guy, put a samurai sword. One lady hung herself. One guy put himself on fire.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
So good.
And how about when they beat that lady up because I can't calm down, and then they all started beating her.
They're waiting in
Jim-
line.
Jim never has a second cup of coffee at
Yeah.
home.
Jim never vomits at home.
Yeah, I love that one. Sonny Bono was on number 2. Remember Sonny Bono? He was impotent. He had a case that said the bomb on it. And they had to blow Rock, and then Rock was the computer, and he had a big smile when they said, "We got to blow Rock," and the computer goes, "Yeek."
Oops. It's a great movie.
Awesome.
Anyway, Star Wars.
This episode brought to you by Airplane.
Airplane.
Yeah,
Get in your time machine and go back and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
what a great day.
Right.
What a great day.
Oh my God, I got to show you what's right in front of me. I never even
we
noticed.
gotta see it. Why?
Oh.
Is
Oh,
that
it's
a
16
tape?
candles?
It's the cassette.
Oh my God.
Wowza.
Oh my God.
Wow. Is that like the? Oh wow.
It's the soundtrack to 16 Candles.
I have lots of questions.
Gloria,
It's like
I
the
love it.
original.
Gloria, Gloria. The Thompson twins, If You Were Here. 16 Candles, performed by the Stray Cats.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Annie Golden?
That's amazing. That's like
Geek Boogie.
Why? I have a question.
I have the
Why?
answer.
because it's
Why?
amazing.
Why do you have the 16 Candles cassette tape
It's a great
directly in
question.
front of you?
No, it's a great question. I'm glad you asked that, Caitlin.
Yes.
See, when I moved here, this desk was filled with a lot of stuff, and that happened to be put in the back and didn't know it was there. But I took it out and I was going to look at it, and I never put it away. And I
Alright.
never even looked at it. I just took it
Do
out
you
during the show,
still
and I set it there.
have the ability? Do you have something that you can play it in?
Like a cassette
Yeah.
player.
Oh, no, I don't have a...
No boombox. I just literally envisioned you being like, "Yes, I
You
do,"
know-
and
Yes,
picking up
I
your
do.
big metal square boombox and just.
I
putting it
used
on
to
your
have
shoulder.
one with a TV on it.
No,
Oh,
stop
that
it.
was-
I swear to God, it was one big 10-inch speaker with the tweeter in the corner,
Yeah,
and it had a 5-inch black
Oh.
and white TV, and it had AM and FM and
That's
a tape
awesome.
player.
Wow.
And I
sick.
played, and I remember I brought it to 8th grade one day and played Eruption from Van Halen, and everybody was like, "That's great! Play AC/DC next!" And the next thing you know, I was popular.
Oh, that's how you were supposed to do it. I did it wrong.
Mhm.
I went a different route to be popular. I was never popular. That's a lie.
that worked too. That worked
I
too.
was not. I was not popular at all. But yeah, Rich is definitely listening to 16 Candles every night. Just one tier. Listening to 16 Candles. Sitting on his dining room table with his cake
With
by
the sippy
himself.
cup.
By himself. Ah,
Yeah, that is 100% true.
I know.
It is.
I
I'm
stopped
okay
you.
with it.
Yes, I know. It's true. I'm
It's a
outside
great
your
movie.
window like this.
Great movie.
I did.
I wish you would, Caitlin, because you
No.
would be, you would hate it.
Well, I stopped. I tried to subscribe to that, but then it was, I hated it, so I stopped.
If you were there last night, you would have been like, "I'm never leaving again," but you missed it, I guess.
Cliffhanger.
Ma!
Where's the meatballs? Give me those. Anyways. All right, kids.
Well, thank you guys so much, and Richie. Well, next week we're not having.
I knew it.
Anyway,
I
I'm
know
going to
it.
be in Vegas. I'm not here,
Taylor's
so I'm going to be in Vegas.
That's why.
So,
Right. I mean,
So
we
you guys
could
can hang
go
out.
on. We could be
me
on
and Dave.
without-
Oh, Dave, you're going too?
No.
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 Why are you
I'm
going to Vegas? What's going on?
Work. It's for work.
Oh,
It's not.
it's for work. Okay.
Yeah, it's not really like. It's not like a bachelorette party or
Not
like
a- not a
is that what
pleasure.
everyone was imagining? Because I feel like that's what people imagine. I'm going for a bachelorette party. No, it's for stupid work.
Wait, Lynn's
But-
going too?
No, I'm not
just
going.
kidding.
No.
You know, it's weird because I didn't see who said that, and I thought Lynn said that. Now that's why I'm thrown off.
Oh yeah, you said that. Like you could.
You guys sound a lot alike. Yeah, it's weird.
Do we really?
Okay,
just
so
known
dog
each
face,
other
can we make
forever.
this a once a week thing? It's like, well, yeah.
Yeah, we do. We have been doing it once a week. We just got to get Richie on once a week with us, but
Yep.
whenever he wants.
Richie's right here.
Exactly. So I mean,
Oh.
we can still do it. We just won't. We'll do a slightly different version. We won't do the Paranormal Spirits one because gotta have Caitlin here for that. Because I know
For sure. Yeah, it's not the same.
but
Aw.
we'll figure something out.
Maybe I'll just randomly join from Vegas.
There you
There
go.
you go.
I will not.
See, like,
Because
it'll
I will
be
be
like,
like,
what's
I'll be
Caitlin
at
doing?
work. I'll be at a work function like this. I hate my job. I don't hate my job. I'm just
How's
kidding.
that any different from any other night?
It's
Right.
not.
I don't even know you to say that. God forgive me.
It's too late for that. I'm literally sitting at my workstation, and there is wine and beer bottles and all of these things. So this fight, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You have
It's
to
a
test
young-
everything. Yeah.
It's a
There
young
you go.
kids company. That's how it works with the young kids, I guess. I don't really know.
So kind of
All right.
I guess.
Can you remember
Well,
that
it's-
long ago?
No. I'm old. I'm like
You're
the
not.
elder. I'm the elder at my company. Anyways, kids, yeah, so I won't be here next week, so don't just try not to miss me too much.
We will. But she'll be back the
I will.
following week, right?
Yep.
We'll see.
I will.
We'll see.
You can't get rid of me that fast. What else am I doing? I live in the middle of nowhere, Florida. Like, what the hell's what am I doing? Nothing.
Gonna go ghost hunting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. I can't wait to see what you guys. I want like.
I'm telling
Right.
you, we could do that whenever.
I know.
At the end of March.
Yes.
Good. I want to see it. I want to see the two of you go ghost hunting. That would be amazing.
I hope it happens because I really want to go. I just want to do
let's
something
go.
like I really
Yes.
want to. Yeah. All right. We'll talk later. We got
Okay.
plenty of time.
Yeah, we'll go. Let's go. Let's go find some ghost kit.
It's never
We'll
going to
find-
happen.
It's got. I'm not that person.
No, I've
just
heard
so
this
you know.
story before. I know your type. No, it's okay.
You don't know.
Oh,
Wow.
it's a
What is
challenge.
I'm joking.
That's
I'm joking. See, I knew I would put my foot in my mouth.
that? Nah. It's gonna take a lot more than that. It doesn't bother me. Yes, let's go find ghosties. I need Florida friends.
All right,
Let's
we'll
go
do
find
that.
Ghosties.
All right.
Yeah, you do. There's so many places you guys can go in Florida. You have to.
I can't believe how many there are, especially around
Tons.
where I live.
Yeah.
And I know you're about an hour away from me, I think, or
I was gonna
something.
say, yeah, you guys aren't far, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm like right. Yeah. Whatever.
How far are you from St. Augustine?
2 hours.
All right, so you're about an hour away.
Ooh.
That's nothing. I drove an hour today one way, so
That's Florida. You come
Yeah.
down here and everything. I'm like, I gotta go to the grocery store 3 years later because I live literally in the middle of nowhere. So it takes me like 20 minutes to get to the grocery store, which is too far. Too far from coming from the burbs.
New Hampshire.
good movie too.
The Burbs,
Yes,
also
The
a good
Burbs.
movie.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
like, I don't know.
It's an underrated movie.
Yes, I've seen it.
We got to watch some of the classics.
The Burbs.
The
Yeah.
Burbs. Spies Like Us.
I really enjoyed that movie.
That's a good one.
Planes,
That's
Trains,
the
and
one with
Automobiles.
Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they go to Russia.
No.
Yes.
It's no.
It's
Who?
Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase is in Spies Like Us.
That's Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm thinking of a different movie. Dan Aykroyd is in this
Ghostbusters?
one. It's from 1981 or 2.
Chevy Chase and Rick Moranis are in Spies Like Us.
This is different. No, I have to figure this out real quick. Hold on.
Dan
Hilarious.
Aykroyd.
No, it's
Is it
something
Dan
like
It's Dan Aykroyd and Chevy
I'm
Chase. in
positive
Spies
it
Like
Is it Dan Aykroyd and
Mhm.
Chevy Chase?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Great Outdoors.
Oh,
was
we
another
got
one.
to.
yeah, Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase. Good job. 1985.
So good. Where they pretend
Yeah,
to
I
be
like
like,
that.
yeah, they're like
That was a fun movie. That was around the same time Ghostbusters came out.
Mm-hmm. And My Blue Heaven, which you haven't seen yet.
I haven't-
16 Candles and
Mhm.
The Breakfast Club.
But you don't know anything about 16 Candles. You've never seen it.
No,
You
I've
don't
seen
even
it.
know. I'm
I know the
kidding.
movie.
It was a
Oh.
joke. It was a joke. Jeez. We are well aware that you love 16 candles. Do you have a 16 candles tattoo? You definitely.
I do.
It's like a huge back piece of Molly Ringwald.
It's right by Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Right, right.
Knew it. It's so
That's what your
funny.
shirt reminds me of. Fast Times at Ridgemont High all night and a checkered flag.
Yep. And Van sneakers and pretty much.
Oh my
anything
God,
else there.
Vans!
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, a chessboard.
Yeah. But the options are limitless. That's
Oh,
it.
this is so much fun.
Pixels. It's gonna be anything.
Hold on. Now I'm dizzy.
It's
Yeah.
like anything from the 80s, really.
It's an optical illusion shirt for sure. Gotcha.
Awesome.
All right, kids.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We had fun, and we'll
I had
figure out
fun.
what we're going to do next week. And then Caitlin will be back with us the week after that.
I shall.
Yeah.
I shall.
And then
you can't get rid of me
we'll
that
wait and
fast.
We'll wait and hear what happens with the Caitlin, Richie, Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Well, that's still up in the air, I guess.
Oh
We'll
my
find out at the end of March.
God.
I will negotiate the
Lint.
transaction.
You do that.
I want to see the two of you at Ripley's Believe It or Not. So
I'm gonna
It
get
would
asked
be
to leave. I will get asked to leave. I get asked to leave everywhere. So only go places with me if
Okay.
you want to get asked to leave.
Yeah, I
So,
do.
like,
I want to get asked to leave.
all right, cool.
Yeah,
Challenge
yeah.
accepted.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome if it happened.
Yeah.
How would that happen? I can't imagine us getting
I don't
kicked
know.
out of there.
happen.
I don't know. I don't like boundaries.
We'll find out. It'll all
Yeah,
be on
let's-
camera.
Yes.
Great. Caitlin getting arrested. Caitlin's first arrest at Ripley's.
First.
Yeah, seriously. It would be
First
my
one of
first.
23.
Yeah. Aw,
Oh, I didn't mean that in a bit.
that's
See?
okay.
All right.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It has been fun as always. And we will be back here next Thursday. And we will have, I forgot to tell you guys. Oh, I'm the worst. Like, I have this whole affiliate thing, but we'll do it next time, I guess. Did you know there's a company called Died in My House?
No way.
Yes. I have affiliate code for it now, too. Yes.
Well,
so
give it to
basically,
me.
yes, I will give it to you. I'll send you. I will put it in the description down below. But basically, it's a company that you can go and put in your address. They do it like there's no monthly fee or whatever. You just pay for whatever, like each search you do. I think it was like $12 or something. I did it, but I have like a discount code. But you can they'll do like a public record search to see if people have died in your house. They also tell you how many sex offenders, which by the way, we live in like sex offender capital.
They're everywhere. But you
How
can be a
many,
sex
like-
offender if you get caught peeing outside. So I don't want to hear it. There's
Yeah,
different
there's
levels. I think we need a level
lots.
system.
There's levels.
We need a
It
level
doesn't
system.
tell you the levels. It doesn't. Well, maybe it does. I'll have to look and see.
Class
my
1,
discount
class
code-
3, class.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
No class.
It also tells you how many cemeteries are near your house.
Fine.
So it's really interesting.
What's it called again?
Died in, hold on.
Died in My House.
Died in My House, I think. Hold on. Let me just double check.
I enjoy this.
Died in House. Diedinhouse.com. Also, I'll put the link in the code down in the description, so that way if you guys want to do it, it's like I think it's like 10% off or something. It was interesting. So yeah. It doesn't go back like, I mean, our house is like 100 years old. It only goes back like, I don't know how far it is, 2008 or something, the records
Okay.
or something. But like for us, there weren't any that died in their house, but there were 2 people that lived in the house who died that they were like, well, we can't confirm where they died. So it's possible that they did, but nothing definitive. But you can go on and look and they'll show
Probably
you.
in the garage.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, you know.
Driveway. Could be anything.
I think they missed the boat on the name though.
What was the name?
They should just call it Tits Up.
Oh yeah. Quality.
Tits up in my house.
Quality.
Tits up in my house.com.
Oh,
It
nice.
already exists.
It does?
I don't know. But it
Oh, I thought you
has
said
to.
you just looked it up. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it right now.
No, I did. I thought she just looked it up and said I
No,
just looked it up.
Imagine if it exists. No, it's just me. Look,
Got
Titsup.com.
Yeah.
in your house, you can just put this picture in your house.
That's it.
Kaylin's the new spokesperson.
Tits up in your house. You want to see it? Here it is. 10% off.
I should probably warn you before you go out in public with her. Caitlin loves making people uncomfortable.
Wildly
Oh.
uncomfortable.
I've seen it many, many times. She'll say something like, yeah, I'll be the spokesperson. You watch. If you look back, you'll see she does this thing and then she's like, she watches.
It's honestly, I'm the most comfortable when people are uncomfortable. So
She
I
is.
live to make people because I can't. And it's like I'm like a comfort vampire, and I just feed off people's discomfort. And I'm like, it just like charges my
Many
energy.
times she'll drop a bomb and then it's like,
Oh
You have
yeah,
to
I
wait.
love having conversations in movie theaters about certain contagions that are on my body and
Nice.
things like that. Yeah.
Nice.
I
yeah.
hope that if I put my arm on the seat, will this spread to other people? You know,
Then
you
you
say
just
stuff
make-
like that.
direct eye contact with the person in front of you.
Right.
There's,
say no.
yeah. There's so many things I love
When you
doing.
go up to somebody,
I
you go,
love
have you ever seen anything like this?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just walk up to somebody.
Anybody.
That was in a movie. The
Yeah,
guy kept
like
going up
probably-
to the guy and he goes, "What is this?" Right? What movie was it? It was a comedy movie, and he was a cop, and he kept looking at,
Oh,
and he goes, "I'm gonna
God.
catch you someday." And then he goes, "What
It's
is this? It's been
Stu,
itching
it's
for
Stu
me."
Bigelow.
Thank you. It is.
Stu
Yeah. Finally,
was
somebody
thinking
knew
more
something
like
I knew.
80s or something.
I love that guy.
Yeah. Stu Bigelow. Yeah.
That was so funny every time you saw him. All right, we're gonna keep talking till it's.
Yeah, I know. We
Tomorrow.
gotta
all right, all right. I'm amazed this many people have hung in.
How many
but
are here?
22, but still, considering what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. No, it's a good time, man. It's what,
That's awesome.
it's what
All right, well,
life's
thank you,
about,
guys.
having a good time, saying what you want, when you want, how you want. All right.
That's right. It's our motto, really.
I don't know.
Just
I just said it.
I like it. Good work.
All right. Well, then, well, it's not the last thing I was going to say, but thank you for having me on.
Hey, thanks
Until-
for hanging.
For coming on.
Yeah, I was. Well, it's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Or next week, if you want to hang out with Dave and I, we'll be here, right? You're around next week, right?
Yeah.
But you said it's not the same.
I know it isn't the same, but then you went like,
But it can be-
"Aw."
But it can be
So-
different and still be fun. Different can be fun.
We'll talk. We'll discuss amongst ourselves and we'll figure
Yeah,
out.
all right.
But I am
Just put a
having
picture of me.
some-
Just keep a picture of me in the corner in my memory.
For Caitlin.
Just this.
Yeah. Done deal. What do you say to that, chickie? All right,
Nice.
we're good. Thank
Perfect. All right,
Yes.
kids.
Awesome. I
you. It was
love
a good time. Thanks again, really.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. And I am going to start a new kind of show on the channel called Paranormal Bedtime Stories.
Oh.
Bedtime stories. So that should be fun too.
Love it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not that exciting. But
Oh, wow.
wow. That's when you're like,
I was supposed to continue talking and I couldn't come up with anything. That's
no,
why.
it was really good. It was a good lead in. It was, oh, wow.
you seem like shock and awe, like, oh wow.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Cool.
All
No,
right.
that's fun. That's super fun.
Who are these people?
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys.
All right, thanks.
Have a great
See you guys.
night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
guys.
Dave.
Bye, Rich.
Bye.
Bye, Lynn and Caitlin. See you guys.
Bye,
Bye,
Richie.
darling.
Giddy up.
I grabbed my coat and my heart and soul shoes and walk among the groups of two. It's not ideal, it's just how we feel. It's a shame we're easily amused. The only cure for this forward motion is to make emotion fly away. The air is cold, but the water's not frozen. I see ripples rolling every day. Cast a stone and get a hardcore view. Catchphrase of the day is that it's true. There's no coffee talk and only one way to please. It's a shame what you do moves me. The only cure for this forward motion is to make emotion fly away. The air is cold, but the water's not frozen. I see ripples rolling every day. Yeah, this forward motion.